Pardon me and my throat. Pardon me and my tone. Some things you can't change as I break it down. Can't control me. Da, 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 da. Pardon me and my tone. I did this on my own. Some things you can't change because I'll break it down. Can't control me. I can't do it. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Dang it. Who got that whip appeal? Whatever you want. Ooh, it's alright with me. Cause you got that whip appeal. So bring it on me. Whatever you want, it's alright with me. You got that whip appeal. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. You've got to be kidding me. Don't you dare even try. All right, I was gonna say, whew. Huh? What the? What's going on? All right, so this is. All right, we need to know we're going to. Do you like this? Life is showing. Why is it doing that? Why would it do that? Where are you going to? Do you know that we are down by law? And when we rock the house, there is no doubt that me and Reddy C will turn it out. 2! Exclamation point. Okay, so if we can't use that one, then we're going to have to use this one. Oh, shit. This requires too much power. Is that an extension? Do I have a USB extension? Maybe I have to go. Yep. But I'm moving things around. It turns out that, oh my gosh, what the heck? How'd that get unplugged? It turns out that my, hold on. It turns out that my ring light draws so much current that I actually have to plug it not into the USB port on my keyboard, but into my, I guess we really don't need this. But I had to plug it into my desktop tower. I thought I was going to have enough power because all I was running was like a little light bulb in its controller. But nope. Excuse me. That's not the case. I thought at first my bulb had blown, but thankfully it had not. I was thinking, what the hell? Did TSA and airport baggage go and trash my bulb and break it somehow? So I'm doing stuff on top of the table, underneath the table, up and around, up and down, left, right, 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 Left, right, left. Whoa. I get knocked down. Then get up and get down again. I get knocked down. Get up again. And no one can put me down. Hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Wise, what's going on with your connection?
What do you mean with my connection? Am I coming out staticky or robot-y?
You're staticky.
Oh, frick.
Do you have storms rolling through?
Yeah, I do, but I'm supposed to be on cellular. Hold on. All right, let's see if this improves. So I turned off my Wi-Fi, so I forced my phone to be on cellular only. Test.
Yeah, I think it's better.
All right. Yeah, because I forgot, like, when I went out of town, right? I set it up so that I was on like seasonal access. So while I'm away, the bill significantly drops, and but it also means the internet access speed drops to like just barely fast enough to retrieve your email and nothing else. So last night I told them to reactivate it and put the account back in normal status, and they said they did so, but it won't kick until after 8 a.m. this morning. So I'm basically down to close to nothing internet right now, relying on my phone only. So that's where we are.
Okay. I think that my service provider has been like tapering my internet, like on my phone, my data.
Really?
Unlimited data does not mean unlimited data, apparently. So
Not at all. I learned a long time ago that unlimited data to them means you can keep on using data, but once you hit a certain amount, then they're going to downgrade your service.
yeah, that's what they did to me.
So it drops you down to like the equivalent of 3G speeds instead of 5G. They drop you down a couple notches. So everything
You got a good chat tonight.
What's that?
You got a good chat tonight. You got Wookie and you got Timothy. What about?
Yeah, we got some good people in here. Whip that tiny food out. Oh crap! Where? Oh jeez. Where?
Yes, Timothy Olsen. It will rule everyone.
What?
He's saying the butt has the ability to be aware. Soon it will rule us all.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about
I don't know if it would be possible, but do you think maybe you could kind of monitor chat from where you are? Because I don't know how easily I'm going to be able to read these messages in chat.
Maybe I might can help.
Without easy access to another screen with YouTube running. Because I'm basically using only the phone because my freaking internet is fully active until later. All right.
Did you say you were going to do some unboxing too?
Oh, wait a minute. Are we freaking live? Or are we not live?
No, we're live.
Oh shit!
You're
I
very
don't.
live.
I don't remember us going live.
You've been live for 15 minutes, buddy.
Oh crap! I was like, wait, how are we getting this interaction if we're still in the back room? Oh, holy crap! What's wrong with me? Oh, crap! All right, so as you can see, I've got scissors. So that's an upgrade, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Man,
The last one.
Lola is so unimpressed.
Well, the last one. What did you have? What were you cutting it with?
I was using a steak knife,
Oh yeah.
but I'm back home, so sweet home Alabama.
All right, I gotta get my stuff set up, and I'll be right back. Were you gonna unbox something?
No,
No.
I
Okay.
was meaning to earlier, but I totally blanked out about the internet being near zero, so I wouldn't have. I was having trouble even launching StreamYard's website because of how slow the freaking thing is. So for now, people can watch this beautiful light show on my screen.
I will be right back, Wise.
All right. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see what Chad is saying. Okay. What did I miss? I'll check back in a bit. Tim's all, what the fuck? What are you doing? What about says, whip that tiny food out. And when the tiny food comes along, you must whip it. Tim says, hey, look, a talking butt. The butt has gained the ability to be aware. Soon it will rule us all. Be impressed now. Hey, LDG, how's it going? Evening, boss. What's up? What's up? I am finally at home base again. It was cool and everything at California, yay. But because of my work schedule and stuff like that, I really didn't have much of any time to actually go out and visit with friends and family because, of course, everyone else is at work too. So, oh my gosh, what a time. What a world, what a world. Curse you, little girl and her dog. I'm melting, I'm melting, I'm melting. What a world, what a world. Yes, you are correct. This is the 7th one, sir. You are correct, sir. My bet's on Lola having won the last match, but I have to find out from Lola what the Twitter survey said. Excuse me. Sorry, hopefully no one was wearing earbuds when I was clearing my throat. I think I did a good match last time, but the cheese didn't come out quite as nice looking. One of them looked decent, like I sliced it off a block of cheddar cheese, but the other one looked really janky looking. Most everything else looked pretty good, although because I was cutting everything out using a steak knife instead of scissors, the presentation wasn't as good as I thought it should have been. it wasn't as good as it should have been because I had these instead of nice, clean, straight edges, I had all kinds of jagged edges. But, and then in order to fasten the packaging on, I was using blue painter's tape. But given what I had to work with, I thought I did decent. And, the food looked presentable overall. It was either what is that, notification? Oh, all right. I'm going to get crap like that. I don't know. Maybe I should turn off my speakers. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Then we won't be bothered by such things. You look very tired. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've got, what the? Oh, okay. Mountain Two's coming soon. Get in on that sign-up list, people. Get on that sign-up list, get notifications and updates whenever he's got some new ones out. Part of the reason why it's...
So before anyone freaks out, all of this is baby powder. I've been trying to clean it up, and it gets in the grout.
What?
Yeah, baby powder. The baby's full of baby powder.
No, I don't think so. I think you've been spending a little too much time with the crack pack.
Well, I figure somebody's probably gonna make a comment about it, so it's baby powder, I promise.
Oh my goodness gracious! So, don't you have your stand to hold it steady?
Yes, but I'm on my phone, and
Yeah, but
it's got to be plugged in. It's got to be plugged in.
Yeah,
that's my problem. The plug's way over there.
Well, don't you have a cord?
Yeah, but it's only so long. It doesn't reach all the way.
Oh, come on. Sure, baby powder.
Yeah.
Whatever, Scarface.
Which one are we doing?
What was that?
Which one are we doing?
I don't know. I thought you said we were going to do a randomized one. So I was going to take the collection of the boxes I had left and just throw them in the air and blindly grab at one.
Why? This is exactly what I have left.
You got donuts with the orange packaging. You've got, are those ice creams and cakes?
Mm-hmm.
And then what's
Don't
that
ask me
third
what
one?
it says. It's another language.
That's no excuse. You're between matches. You're supposed to be learning a second language, so that you can translate.
Too old for that.
Tim Olson is suggesting you mix them all.
Mix them all?
I guess that means you make a 6-course meal.
I mean, you'd have a 6-course dessert.
You got the orange donuts. You got ice cream. What's the very bottom one again?
Ice cream.
Is that hot dogs? Oh, it's more ice cream.
It's more ice cream. I think they're the same. They're just different packaging.
All right, hold on. Let me see. So, we got a bento box. Oh, all right. We got a pink ice cream. It looks like it's under a circus tent.
Yeah, that's what this one is.
Okay. All right. Maybe we should do that one. I've got sushi. I've got donuts. I think we did this donuts one in the previous challenge.
I think we did donuts. I'm going to take that one out.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I do have a second ice cream cone one.
Oh, look. You've got this one.
The one with the awning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the awning, and this is the circus tent. All right, so I guess I have both of those. Then we got what looks like a fish a fish cookie and duck in a bun. Basically, interesting.
Timothy's now giving us commands in the chat.
Mix them all. Do it. I command thee. Oh my gosh, look at that. I got pizza.
See, I didn't see that one.
And then I got this thing that looks like it belongs at a tea party. All these little treats.
I want that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna have to go find that one. Did you get that one online or did you buy it at a one that Asian store?
I got it online from what the hell? I got it online from Amazon. I got a multi-pack. It had like 25 items or something like that. This one is kind of scary because it looks like it's actually Play-Doh. I don't know if it's edible.
I think we had that one and my kid tried to make it and she just made a whole mess of it.
It sort of looks like it's designed to be Play-Doh, but are you supposed to eat it? That's what I'm wondering.
I think it's like gelatin.
Might be. All right. So, do you want to do one of the ice cream?
I say we do the ice cream with the circus tent.
Circus tent one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tim says it's made from actual fish.
Ew.
All right.
It's like ground up fish bones.
Yeah, so we can trust Tim. All right, so we are doing the circus tent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome. Welcome everyone to Poppin' Cookin'. Mortal Poppin'. Mortal Poppin'. Lola.
What's up?
WyzGyz.
How was your trip, Wise?
Yes.
How was your trip?
It was good all in all. Hold on.
Did you have a good flight in yesterday?
All in all, yeah. It was kind of funny. They're kind of like cheapo nowadays. These airports want to charge you an arm and a leg for every little thing. But then when it comes to snacks, there wasn't even for the 5.5 hour flight. All we got were beverages and a little cookie.
That was loud.
Kind of like a biscuit kind of thing.
Right.
And then instead of a meal later, it was another round of beverage and a biscuit. No meal, in other words. No meal.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
You something.
Yeah, so I guess they assume you're going to go buy something in the airport. So I was kind of dicking around, doing another live stream during the travels, and I went to. Oh, I don't know if you. Let me see. Did I even mention it? There was a moment soon after I got off the plane. I saw little people, and
Little people as in children,
what?
or little people as in like little people.
Little people, as in little people.
I call children little people too. So.
Yeah, so I saw him, and I kept looking at him, trying to be,
Not suspicious?
Yeah. And it sort of looked like, it reminded me of those people in the TV series, Little People, Big World.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it really was them, because usually I think one of them has a son who is taller and normal size.
They do.
And doesn't have that dwarfism and stuff. And all I saw were all the shorter people. So I don't know if it was really them or another one of those families. But anyway, let's see. So Tim was saying it is made from actual fish, or is it? Come on, other person in the chat. Were they fish biscuits? Oh, no.
Sorry, I'm trying to set my phone up so I don't have to hold it.
I mean, can't you just grab the stand from the crafts room?
Here's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
setting it up.
Yeah, and then you take the charging cord so that your phone doesn't die on you. Then you plug it in. They usually come in long cords, 6 or 10 feet. That's what I did.
Let's see if this is gonna work.
You know what was interesting? Earlier when I was setting up mine, my ring light, right?
Mm-hmm.
I plugged it into my keyboard's USB port, built-in key USB port, and it wouldn't operate. It would just flash real quick whenever I tried to turn it on. So it turned out that I wasn't getting enough power to the ring light. So instead of using the keyboard's USB port, I had to use my desktop tower's USB port. Kind of crazy how much current these ring lights draw, huh?
How about?
It looks good to me. Are you on the table now, or are you? Whoa! You're not on the floor anymore, are you?
Huh?
You're not on the floor anymore, are you?
No, I am.
You are? Oh.
Yeah, I'm sitting by the fireplace.
No, because it looks like solid white now on
Fireplace.
surface. Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a like a cooler.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So is Lug with you today?
No, I think she's in bed.
Did she know we were going to compete today?
I don't remember if I told her or not.
Tim says, were they fish biscuits? Probably were Lotus Biscoff cookies. Says Eagle 43. Lotus Biscoff cookies, you say? Last time I went on a flight, that's what they had. You're probably right. I don't remember, but Biscoff does sound familiar. Yeah, it's like these two, like, kind of hard cookies. You know, a touch sweet, not overly sweet.
Do you have any crazy Karens on your flight?
No. You know, people were pretty chill. You know, everyone got along, and yeah, nothing crazy. It was just like on the second leg of the flight. How every now and then you hear like a rattling or a sudden sound, and you wonder if that plane's going to stay together. There was before we were able to depart, there was like a 15-minute delay. Well, like 19-minute delay taking off because there was something about some like emergency maintenance to check on, and then they had to fill out paperwork, and that's what was taking most of the time, the paperwork. But kind of makes me a little nervous anytime there's discussion of maintenance prior to a flight.
Wolva wants to know if you got your scissors.
Ta-da! I actually
We're prepared.
I have several pairs of scissors here in my home base, but I figured I'd go with small ones since I'm dealing with tiny food. I'm gonna refill my coffee. Be right back.
Not to be confused with tiny people that he was dealing with on the airplane.
What? Yeah. So when I saw the little people, I was like, wait a minute, they sure look familiar. They look like the ones from TV. But I didn't go up and ask them about it.
I
But
would have
the
been like, hey, are you those little people from that show?
I was kind of tempted, but I wasn't sure what to say or how to say it. And at the same time, if it was them, I didn't want to like be a bother. It's like when I was at Great America, right? Great America is a theme park you may or may not be aware of in California.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in line for a ride, and like 2 or 3 rows ahead of us was Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, wow.
And I kind of wanted to say hi and everything, but at the same time, I figure, why hound him, why not just let him enjoy his day? So I didn't say anything then either. I just was like, oh, that's cool. Eagle 43 says, last time I went on a fight, that's what they had. Wolverine says, damn it, I didn't get an alert for this. Yeah, I don't know why.
It's just
YouTube
YouTube being
should.
YouTube.
Yeah, true. At first I thought it was because of the Twitter, but for those of you who don't know, my primary account at WyzGyz Tweets is presently in locked status. I can't even access it anymore. Basically, I was spitting some truth, talking about commenting on the coof, and Twitter went, and grabbed one of my tweets and said, hey, delete this or else. And then I decided to do the appeal process, and who knows how long that'll take. But while it's in a appeal, then my account is locked. So I'm
That's
presently
ridiculous.
using So they don't even give you an ETA as to how long they expect
Twitter
to
doesn't
take.
like truth.
What was that?
I said Twitter doesn't like the truth.
Yeah, I know. And what's funny is they were flagging it for potential misinformation and spreading harmful information to people, which is counter to authorities' message. And everyone knows or has known for a long time now that the mainstream media and the government can't be trusted. So anywho, so I'm using at YTide27, which is at WYTYD27. So if anyone's been trying to reach me and hasn't gotten a response, it's probably because of that. Let's see. Tim says, what airline did you go with? I went with American Airlines. Most of the 2 flights out and the first flight in I think they were, the original American Airlines. And then the very last leg was what they call American Eagle, which might have been one of their smaller planes. Because it has like 2 people on one side and 1 person on the left. Yeah. And we already answered Wolf's question about getting a pair of scissors. Tiny food, tiny scissors, solid logic. Wolf says, we have always been at war with East Asia, Wise. It's double plus good. You know this, Wise. Tim recommends Delta. Whenever possible, if I can get a better a good deal from them, I always go Southwest. But because of the timing and how long it took for me to finally make the booking, I went with the cheapest I could get at the time, and that was American Airlines.
I can't comment on flying because I've never flown. So.
Oh man, I feel sorry for you. You got to fly sometime. Just to
I've
get
heard
the
people tell me that. Like, I just need to pick a destination and fly there and fly back.
Well, yeah. You guys should. Well, let me see. If you can drop the kids off at a babysitter's or something, you should go to Vegas.
Oh Lord, I'd
if
never come back from Vegas. You kidding me?
if you were to take your family, I would do Hawaii, um, or go on a cruise to the East Caribbean. That is so cool. Or if you want, like, to kind of get away from city life, I don't know how country you are, but if you want to get away from city life, consider Tennessee in the mountains. Um, that's pretty nice. You basically,
Oh, Wise,
yeah.
you realize that's where I live, right?
Dude, that's do you have one of those places with a really nice view of the forest and stuff? And
Oh yeah,
you
there's
got
tons of places around here. There's mountains and all kinds of stuff.
okay, all right. I had a feeling as I was saying that.
We we used
Oh,
to live in this house that was like at the foot of a mountain,
uh-huh.
and it was literally like in a valley, and like the mountains were all around us. So like I could go out my front door on my front porch and see the mountain across the road.
Oh,
So
all right.
beautiful.
All right. So you're used to that stuff. All right. Um,
I
what's
love
the,
it. I love it here.
what's the other place? I want to say, is it Georgia? Oh, I can't remember the beach. There's this popular beach that everyone seems to like to go to, and I've never been, but some of my family has been. Oh man, I wish I could remember it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember the name. Have you been to Dollywood?
I have.
Oh man, I'm jealous. I haven't gone there yet. Um,
When
oh,
you're from here, it's a family thing. You just go.
uh, well, you know what's weird? Like, I lived in California uh, most of my life, and I still didn't go to. I just still didn't go to Tahoe, where you go skiing and stuff.
Hmm.
That's usually something that like teenagers do, or they do on or near graduation. But I never went. And then another place is uh, the Redwoods up north, Northern California.
I've always wanted
Uh,
to go there.
and then if you maybe when Bug is a little older, maybe take everyone to Washington D.C. and check out all the monuments. Those are so cool. And the Air and Space Museum.
I
So
want
cool.
to take them to Salem
Oh, really?
in
Why Salem?
Massachusetts. Um, because it's where the witch trials were, and all the
So
spookiness.
you want to do some role playing and pretend you're
No,
you're
I don't want to be. I want to be a witch burned at the stake. But we do homeschool, so
yeah. All right.
I could make that trip a schooling
Well,
trip.
there you go. There you go. Uh, yeah. So Tim recommends Delta only because it's the only airline he's used. I've used Delta before. They're not bad. And it was awesome for international flights. Oh, damn. You've been international? I have never been international. The furthest out I've been on the west is Hawaii. Furthest I've been out on the east is the East Caribbean cruise. We had to take a flight to Florida and then get off and take, I think it was a shuttle to the dock on the shore and hop on the cruise liner. Volvo was like, lol, I was waiting for that, Lola.
Hmm.
So I'll pick another destination. Hey, welcome, Dean. Comics Mate says, tiny food.
Should we open
My
these up and
Facebook.
see what we're doing?
Yeah, we probably should.
I'm a
My
little scared of them.
340, my sketchbook 340 says, "Hey everyone, welcome."
Hi, my
Um,
sketchbook. What's up, Dean?
oh my gosh, these are fancy. What the hell?
Well, I'm wondering if we make the ice cream cones or if they're already made. I was looking at the
They're gonna be
directions
already,
out there.
they're not going to be already made. We're supposed to make this stuff.
Are you sure about that, Wise?
Oh, you mean the cones themselves?
Yeah. See?
Oh, actually, they,
Do you not have this little bar at the top?
oh, all right, let's see. Oh my gosh, what? Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe they are already made. Are you opening it right now?
I'm working on it.
All right. Yeah. Everyone's saying hello, hello. Well, it says, to be honest, the few times I've flown, I've enjoyed the airports more than the flight. O'Hare and LAX are rather impressive. Yeah. They're quite, I kind of enjoy hanging out and browsing airports myself.
You like to hang out in airports?
Just, looking around, sightseeing.
I mean, everybody has
watching.
their thing, so.
People watching, that kind of stuff. One of the cool things about this one is, at least with American, oh my gosh, are you serious? Whoa.
All right, I'm gonna let you figure out the little bag thing, and then I'm just gonna follow you.
See, all right. So my question is going to be, oh wow. What I was going to say real quick is with American, at least in this experience, they had online entertainment that you could connect to over your Wi-Fi. So if you had a tablet or if you had a tablet and stuff, you could watch movies. So I saw like 2 or 3 movies.
What movies did you watch?
I saw. Oh, actually, you know what? I was trying to rewatch Suicide Squad just for the hell of it to try and figure out what I missed previously. It was okay, but I was having connectivity issues for some reason. I saw this one movie with Maggie Q and Samuel L. Jackson. Basically this girl who grows up to be an assassin, and Samuel L. Jackson is the mentor. And then what the hell was the other one I saw? I'm blanking out. Let me see here. Can you believe this? Oh, okay, wait, huh? That's weird. Can you believe
All
it
this
looks
is
like
weird.
what?
All of this is weird.
But look at the fact that it looks like they're already made for us, the cones.
I think that's what's throwing us off.
Isn't that kind of a trip? I thought
Well,
we were
last
going
time we had to use a microwave.
Yeah, I thought we were going to make all that ourselves.
And
you know what's also weird? You know what's also a trip? The fact that, oh man, I don't know about you, but I don't have a water scoop this time around.
Hold on. I think that's what this is.
Maybe.
But
Volvo says the pre-made cones seem almost like cheating for tiny food.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. We've got cones. Unless these are actually, I think they unless they're just, what if they're molds? Wouldn't that be funny? If they're only molds? But actually, I think it's to get down the texture. Okay, so let's see. All right, you squirt that down like unicorn poop, and then you fill that in the pie, and then you squeeze that down on the cracker.
So basically, we're just decorating. We're not really.
And then you spread chocolate on and
Not
put
really
little,
cooking anything.
put little blurbs. So, see, the thing I'm concerned about is how, remember last time you had to use some of the, like I focused on making only the main ingredients in the center of the package.
Right?
And then you went like above and beyond, and you took the you looked at the picture on the front cover and actually tried to make those as well.
Right?
I'm worried that it's going to be another one or the other kind of thing where you have to decide what you're making and then you make it. But if you make one set of things, then you won't have enough ingredients to make the rest. You know what I mean?
It's a good question.
Man, I wish the cones actually. I wish these actually came with the little stands that they show on the image.
Right?
Okay, so I already cut the pieces apart. Did you notice how the one piece here that has the circles,
This one?
it actually has slits, round slit. What? What? Yeah. Oh, frickin'! Hey, you're too smart, man. Oh yeah, that's what it shows in the image too. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm smoking butt crack here. Oh dear. Oh
Now
my
he's
God.
been hanging out with the crack pack too much.
Oh, it makes you wonder sometimes. Oh dear. All right, so now we have to precisely measure off this long cracker.
Yeah, good luck figuring out what the measurements are supposed to be.
So, am I being racist by calling this cracker? 1, 2, 3.
It's a wafer.
All right. So, if you've got like 3.5 boxes, 3.5 boxes. So 1, 2, 3. Well, that's already 3.5. Oh wait, no. All right. So approximately 4. Oh, okay. And then the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It reminds me of like communion bread.
Yeah,
Ugh.
where you let it kind of rest on your tongue and it melts, dissolves.
I'm really confused by the double colors though. Could you have vanilla and I guess strawberry?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it telling us to put them together in the bag? Or just use the same bag for both? Because it's not divided. So
It looks like you add them both to the same bag.
like together. So like swirl them.
Yeah, but initially it's like you put pink on the left and white on the right, and then. But what's weird is it looks like it's already been swirled up in the previous image. It's like first you put it in the pouch while it's in the holder, and then you swirl it in there, and then the next step is to unswirl it, right? So that you segregate it because you don't want the colors mixing with each other, right?
I feel so confused and lost.
Confused and lost.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right. Here's a pouch. Okay.
Like
So
I can see the pictures and I see what they're doing in the picture, but at the same time, it's like it's not telling me enough.
it's like it's
Oh, by the
well,
way, this is your water thing.
is it?
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
because
What do you mean?
each one of those gets one little cup of water.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So it says.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. I see it now. All right. So, what blazes? I'm jumping around all over the place. Okay. So that stay in there. Stay in there. I say. So the correct amount of water is all the way full
I think that's what it
in
says.
each one. What does that sound?
What sound?
What? It sounds like a little machine gun you're operating. Oopsie. All right.
No, I
All
don't think
right.
so. I'm just opening the
So the
the
blue
flavor
packet.
stuff. I make sure I don't mix anything. I'm not supposed to. Wise may win this one tonight, y'all.
I better. I can't stand to be too far behind. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you got back to me with the results of match number 6. Who did Twitter vote as the winner?
I have to go back and look.
I'm hoping it wasn't you, but I have a feeling that you came away the victor.
I told you you need to start putting them up.
That shouldn't matter, though.
He thinks I buy everybody's votes.
That shouldn't matter, though. If it's posted on yours or if it's posted on mine, people should recognize high quality tiny food cooking just by looking at my work. They should be like, "Holy crap!"
Well,
Look at
I told you,
look at
it's yours look like what your expectations of what it should look like, where mine look like the reality of what you get. So,
Well, I think that's why people tend to vote for you because they know what they're getting, and they are accepting of it, and they acknowledge that that's what they're ending up with. So I don't know. Maybe they just like the truth.
you ever see that movie Falling Down?
No, I want it. I haven't seen it yet.
You've got to watch that movie, Wise.
Yeah, Michael Douglas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where he just has it. Everything's not going. Nothing's going his way, and he's had like the worst day of his life. I think I've only watched like the first 10 or 15 minutes of the movie.
There's a scene in there where he goes into a McDonald's, Burger King, or whatever.
Uh
And yeah, so you need to watch that movie.
huh.
Just saying. Ugh.
Speaking of fast food, have you ever seen the movie The Founder?
No, but I've thought about watching it. I keep seeing previews for it
Oh man,
and get offers to watch it.
I gotta say, I think it's a really good movie, but you know what it's about, right?
Isn't it about the guy who came up with McDonald's or something?
Yeah. It's I think the movie is well done. It's a good movie, but by the time I finished watching it, it made me so pissed off at McDonald's that I wouldn't go there for a while.
Oh no.
To this day, I hardly go.
I for a long time would not go to McDonald's. I hated McDonald's. Like their food's just gross to me. So for about the first 2 years of my first kid's life, she never had chicken nugget or anything. I was really proud of that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I went to meet a friend, and she's like, "Hey, why don't you meet me at McDonald's, and I'll buy your little one a Happy Meal?" And I was like, "No."
Did you tell your friend that? Did you tell her no?
No, she's not one that I get to see a lot, so I went on, and then it was downhill from there.
You caved? No.
Yeah, I caved.
Oh man, you said it was downhill from there.
Yeah, I was downhill from there because she had chicken nuggets, and then she's like, "Mom, I want chicken nuggets."
Oh no. So you go to like Costco or Sam's Club and get the nuggets from there and say, "Hey, these are your chicken nuggets." And now we don't have McDonald's anymore. You there?
Yeah, I'm looking here. Yeah, I think we're supposed to put these side by side in the bag, and then it.
Yeah, I was trying to be funny earlier when I said first you put them in the bag all swirly, and then the next step is to unswirl them and separate them and segregate them because you got to keep the colored icings apart from each other. You got to be racist, you know.
No, you don't. Lies, no. No.
Well, that's what they're teaching me in school.
You gotta go back to homeschooling. Just saying.
Let me see what happened here. What about says the white chef? Lola said the founder was really good. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that guy was vicious. I mean, once he knew what he wanted to do, it was like nothing holding back.
But didn't he have a bunch of failures before?
Yeah, he was kind of like trying to find the next best thing, and he was kind of a traveling salesman of all these different products.
So he was basically a snake oil man.
What?
A snake oil man, you know. Traveled around.
Kind of, but he was selling stuff. I mean, I think he used to sell like vacuums, and then he was selling like food processors or machines that restaurants would use. Tim says, look, they're making almost food.
Almost, well.
What about, says, the founder is about a hustler who hijacked two brothers' creation. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's not a nice story. Yeah, it's not. It is a really good movie, like What About said. Hey, business is business, says Tim. You are a monster. You're lucky the brothers didn't have a dark side. Yeah, I know. Can you imagine those brothers having, oh man, getting revenge somehow?
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
let's see. Tim says, when I was a kid, getting a happy meal was awesome.
That's why he
Oh,
said I was a monster, because I would let my kid have a Happy Meal.
oh, oh, rumor has it they have. I like this world. They really captured the look of the time period really well. Yep. You got to keep them separated. Away, oh, away. Ray Kroc was a salesman and a bit of a swindler. Yes, yep. But you've got to see that. Oh my gosh. And Michael Keaton is so good in it. He is freaking awesome. It's one of my favorite movies of his. Like, I love obviously Beetlejuice and Batman '89, but I'll put The Founder as one of my favorite movies from Keaton. Seriously. What about says I love a well-made biofilm. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to find a well-made biofilm. Like every movie that comes out about Steve Jobs, I will watch regardless of whether it's potentially bad because it's fascinating to me. All right, so they're kind of wow, they really pinched a knot in it at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Do you already have? Oh, freaking hey, you are fast. My gosh, I didn't realize how far ahead you were.
Love you guys.
That's why you. Oh my gosh, Keaton is killing it still. Oh, The Protege. That's the movie I saw with Keaton. It had Michael Keaton, Maggie Q, and Samuel Jackson. I enjoyed that movie. That was good.
What was it?
Michael Keaton, The Protege.
Protege. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's a pretty new movie. I think it's still in theaters too, but I was able to watch it on the plane. Hey, Dan Plagel's here. Tiny food.
Lego.
And I did you see all that long ass post I did, Lola, where I was sharing all the trading cards I did? Finally got finished.
Yes.
Yeah. Dan finally got a chance to see the little fan art I did of Goblin Girl. So that was cool.
Okay.
So
I think I did that right. We'll see.
oh my gosh, it looks like we're actually supposed to have enough ingredients to make all the desserts.
I think so. I'm not enough.
Not just the. Oh my gosh. And then Tim shared a YouTube link. I don't know what it's for. Is that actually for the founder? Wolva says it was an excellent performance, which isn't easy on a biopic. Yeah. Oh my gosh, he's so good in it. I really enjoyed his performance. What about says Maggie Q is hot? Yeah, I agree. Congrats on finishing them cards. Oh, thanks. What about? I got to say,
really
what was that?
So they looked really good.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was telling people, as much as I enjoyed doing the project, I'm glad I'm finally done. Because it was very time consuming.
This stuff is so gritty.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're only 16 and you're doing really fine. Hey, hey. Da, 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 da. But you better separate it.
ERB? What's
uh,
ERB?
uh, ERB. Is that like everyone right back?
I don't
Well,
know.
you got BRB, which is be right back. Could ERB be everyone right back? I don't know. ERB. Unless something came out of my mouth that sounded like ERB.
I'll do that in a minute. Timothy Olsen, how about neither one?
What?
He said McDonald's versus Burger King. I was like, how about neither one? Oh,
I like between the two of them, I prefer Burger King. Because I get the sense that it's flame broiled versus the McDonald's ones, which are like little wafers of patty. There's I don't know, a misperception or a sense that there's actually beef on the Burger King one, but
are you
yeah,
saying McDonald's doesn't use real meat?
well, they probably do. But ever since they were doing the mashed potatoes flakes and uh, the milkshakes and the pink slime and the nuggets, I've been suspicious.
Well, have you ever noticed if you go and you get like ice cream from any of these places, it has like a chemical flavor?
Well, it does seem like something's off, but I'm usually too focused on the syrup flavor.
Well, like McDonald's to me, their ice cream was always gross. I was like, ugh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I probably didn't need to do that extra cut.
Okay.
Man, my monitor keeps making this weird sound from time to time. I hope it's not on me.
I don't hear anything, but
No, it's my monitor.
could be me.
The phone is like 2 feet away, so you probably won't hear it. Okay. So I got that, and then use the shovel to fill that with water. Use this. Use the scoop, and then use the scoop to fill it partially full of water. Yeah, that's basically it, actually. I bet people
No.
have already did. Away, away, doing really fine. ERB. Wolva says Edgar Rice Burroughs. Tim says, yeah, McDonald's versus Burger King. And suggests epic rap battles.
Yeah, we should do epic rap battles, Wise.
But Edgar Rice Burroughs sounds dope. Burger King is better, according to Tim. Welcome to BK. How can I serve you today? One flame broiled ass clown. Have your way. Lola says, I don't think McDonald's has used real meat for decades.
Right?
My gosh, dial in the skill. Don't hit me. Wolvo says, holy shit, look at Lola being pretty much done before Weiss has even started. It was Wolverine. He said it. What the? Are you already done? Dang.
I'm done.
Holy crap. All
But
right.
I ain't
Well,
eating
see,
this. I'm just telling you.
see, look at that. You should take a picture of that for the Twitter poll, and then you should polish that off while you wait for me to finish mine.
No, I'm not eating that. I don't know how long those things have been in that box. No.
Yeah, but they haven't been in the box completed. You know, they haven't
No,
been made.
but I mean,
We had to add the water.
like the wafer alone is like so brittle that you could just break it. Like,
No, you had to use the little shovel to break it. So it wasn't like quite that brittle as you described. You know what I'm saying? Are you still there? Or
no, I'm here.
all right.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to add something else to it.
I think what you're trying to say is I'm trying to figure out which one to eat first.
No, I don't want to die. Next night.
Oh, come on. Live a little.
Oh my goodness. That one was really fast, though. That one worked up really fast.
Yeah, it is
You know
pretty.
what's funny? Is we do
What?
these without English directions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we're both quite well versed in not only tiny food, but also in Lego sets and IKEA furniture.
There we go.
So I think we have some reasonable experience between the two of us.
Hold on. See if I can do this.
Oh, see if you can eat them? Yeah, of course you can.
No.
Absolutely. By all means. Just eat it.
Look, I've eaten a couple of these and they are not good, y'all.
Eat
No.
it. Beat yourself an egg and get yourself an egg and beat it.
We literally had one that tasted like it was supposed to.
Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't matter if it's spoiled or fried, just eat it. Just eat it, eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it, eat it. Ugh.
I'm good. I'm gonna see if I could put the little icing things on the little round thing.
You haven't done that yet? I did that in the beginning. Well, I mean, I did it as soon as I made the thing. Oh, come
I'll show
on.
you.
Get on there.
You'll see. Just a second.
Get on there. All right. Oh, stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. Yeah, as I was telling you in DM, I while I was gone, you know.
Yeah, you said you had a bunch of packages.
What was that?
You said you had some packages.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. I'm thinking of doing one long ass PO box opening stream. Just
Have
to
any
get them.
CG books?
Was it?
Do you have any CG books?
Probably most of them. Okay. CG book related.
There we go. I think I got it that time.
All right. You know what? I'm just gonna add the rest of these if they'll stay on.
There, how's that?
Hold on. Ah, shoot. 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 Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, wow. That looks mighty good. That looks mighty good, Lola, I must say.
You ever look at the nailed it?
What part?
Like, you know, when people do like baking or whatever and they try to recreate a cake or something and it completely just falls apart on them
Oh,
and it looks awful.
You mean like when you see the finished results and you go expected and then reality or what the final result was? Oh yeah, those are hilarious.
I'm the queen of the nailed it.
Oh really? The nailed it? Oh my gosh.
I'm the queen of that because like I can never recreate anything I see when it comes to baking or anything.
Yeah, when it comes to baking, I'm pretty darn good. I haven't really followed formal recipes in quite some time, so that would be something kind of fun to do. Try and do some nailed its.
Boob Dan wants to know: are we gonna make tiny Christmas dinners?
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be funny? So we're gonna make a gelatinous turkey and some
spiral
powdered, and powdered mashed potatoes and gravy with a side of soda pop. Wolvo says, I don't think McDonald's has used real meat for decades. You know what I've heard? Remember Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yeah.
Well, somewhere years ago, they had to change their name to KFC. And from what I heard, I haven't really researched it, but they were saying that it was the FDA or something stated they could no longer call themselves Kentucky Fried Chicken because it wasn't necessarily chicken per se that they were using.
What were they using?
Well, there were a lot of rumors that they were using like genetically created chicken, where you have, for example, a creature that has multiple breasts and several legs and several wings.
That's just freakish.
So they had to change their name to KFC, so they didn't clearly say that it's made of chicken, you know. But I don't know. I haven't really.
This is crazy.
Let me see. ERB.
I've seen how they make chicken nuggets.
Yeah, really. Walter B. Gibson versus Lester Dent. Oh my gosh. Tim even says, looks like I just got schooled.
Look, they want us to eat it first to find out if we're going to die or not.
Don't be a pansy.
I say we wrap it up and we send it to Timothy.
Send it to Timothy.
Yeah.
Everyone type a 1 in the chat if you want her to eat it. 1. Dan says
there's only like 3 ones. We're good.
Tiny Christmas dinners. Oh, wouldn't that be a crack up? What if we took some existing kits and then we each try to make our own version of a Christmas dinner? And then
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Get more people on here to do it.
What was that?
So we should get some more people on here to do it. Have like a big Christmas dinner with everybody.
Oh, that would be pretty funny. That would be funny. We could like take to make it challenging. We like grab like 4 random boxes or something, 4 random box kits, and then use them to try and fabricate a Christmas dinner.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. If anybody wants to participate with this, hit me up in Twitter, and yeah, we'll make sure you get a kit.
We should also ask like flying feline.
Yes,
Although
yes.
she'll probably be the first to say no, no,
I should just send
not
her
going
one just for the fun of it, so she can do it on a Tuesday.
there.
That would be
Oh
so
man,
awesome.
it would if you could get her. If you can get her address.
I can only
uh,
imagine what she would come up with being a previous chef.
oh my gosh, yeah.
She
Can
would
you
whoop
imagine?
us all, man.
Possibly, but we've got some mad skills in the tiny kitchen, so she should be afraid, very afraid. See, they eat it first, then I will know if it's okay or not. Eagle agrees. Yeah, they should eat it first. God, Tim, God save the queen. All
They're
right, so
hilarious.
mine's finished. So here's what my finished result looks like. Ignore this wafer.
Wait, aren't you supposed to put the wafer on there?
Not on the very top. You do like
I-
you
Like
do.
this?
Let me see yours. Oh wait, huh? Oh my gosh, really? Are you serious?
Well, it's on the
Oh shoot!
it's on the ice cream in the box.
Yeah, crap.
I just stuck it in the little whatever that thing is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the cone. Dang it! And then my little wafer's in my mouth, so I guess I failed on that count. All right, so on this little square one, shoot. You see, I got multiple layers. So it's a 3-tiered, like parfait kind of thing.
I don't know what that thing's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's like
It's kind of trippy.
it's like a 3-tiered thingamajigger.
Why is yours sitting so much higher than mine?
Maybe I use more of my my spread. I've got like half my bag of frosting still left, but maybe because I made taller peaks.
Wait, you still have icing?
Yeah, I've look how much icing I got left, man.
I have
Isn't that,
9.
isn't that crazy? What?
Oh, yeah.
How
I
did,
used
how did you get through so much? How tall are your cones, I wonder?
they're
Mine
tiny.
mine
mean-
seemed kind of tall initially, but now that I got the chocolate and stuff on and the sprinkles, they seem to shrunk. So that's what mine look like.
This is mine.
Oh shit. Oh man. I hate to say it, but I think you demolished me again. All right,
What?
here's what I think this one. Let me see.
I think
that's.
White lets me win, y'all.
I think this is. It's not quite even, but this is what a little boat thing looks like. So you got the boat thing.
I think
You got the parfait looking thing. Oops. No. Shoot. 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 All right. All right. Parfait looking thing. The boat looking thing. The cone looking things. Oh man. I gotta say, yours look mighty good. You know, they look so good you should eat them.
No.
I say yeah.
We gotta take pictures first.
Yeah, we do. Tim says, hey, you should Google if they have tiny Thanksgiving meals. Oh my
That'd be
gosh.
funny.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I mean, do you think they'd cater to the U.S. and make U.S. types of foods? Well, I mean, they already do burgers, so
They
that's
do
an
pizza.
American thing. That'd be wild if they actually did have Thanksgiving meals. Oh, how the tiny food tables have turned. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. So, let me see. Let's see if I can put this back in here in the holder. And then set that up. And then lower this.
Sorry.
Very good. Okay.
Oh,
So,
there we go.
all right. So that's what mine looks like. I don't know if you want to take a screenshot at this masterpiece, but that is finished. Da-da-da-dum.
There we go. Now that may be a little bit better.
Well, that's definitely a good zoom in. It looks like you got a shadow coming from something, maybe the phone itself.
Yeah, I got the thing of the ring light that holds the phone.
Uh-huh.
I thought maybe if I put it on that, it would be a little bit more stable.
Yeah, I'm using the ring light holder. Ooh.
Well, we can at least say we tried, right?
Yep. There we go.
And we had fun.
That's what my finished project looks like. Here it comes, is Miss America.
Timothy, we did tiny burgers and fries.
Yeah,
we,
that was challenge number 6, I believe. The last one.
yeah, when we put them in the microwave, we actually did them twice. We did another one where we didn't use a microwave, and then the last one we had to use a microwave.
Yeah.
So
And we agreed overall that the one that involved the use of a microwave worked out better.
yeah.
I kind of hope, though, that we don't have any microwave ones because I don't own a microwave right now. I've only got a stovetop. I got a stovetop. I've got an oven. I've got an air fryer. And I don't think any of those would substitute for a microwave. All right. So how about everybody put in their vote to say whose cuisine reigns supreme? Which one do you think looks better, all in all? Which one do you think most closely matched the challenge requirements? And as a reminder, here's what the food. Actually, you know what? Put this. Here's what the images were on the box. Da-da-da.
I mean, I think we got it pretty close, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. You edged out past me in that you remember to keep that last piece of cracker or wafer, and I thought it was wasted. So I didn't realize it was part of the display, the presentation. So I just ate it. I thought it was a scrap piece of wafer, but it in retrospect, it didn't make sense to.
And I got sprinkles everywhere.
Yeah, I got sprinkles all over the place too. They're pretty funny.
There's things like I don't know if it's the packet they put them in. I don't know what it is, but they go everywhere. It's like glitter.
Well, that's why when I did mine, I cut off just a small corner of it. Like I think this is what the one that had the shoot, had the stuff in there. So I just cut off the corner of it to better control the flow.
I need to remember that for next time.
Let's see. Yeah,
What does the chat think?
was that?
What does your chat think?
Let me see. Yeah, as Lola said, we already did tiny burgers and fries. Wolva says that came out surprisingly well.
I was talking about the burger and fries that we did.
The burgers and fries, that is. What about these desserts, though? What about these desserts? So, is that it on this series? Wolvo, did you sign up for Melvin number 2? All right, so Tim says Lola wins because boobs. Wolvo says Lola wins. Now, how do people say that she wins on the count of boobs when
I'm a butt?
How is it you can win on the count of boobs if everyone clearly knows that you're a 12-year-old boy?
That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what? Fat cake eating 12-year-old boys have boobs too.
Oh, yeah, moobs. That's true. That's true. All right. So there is validity to those statements. Okay.
I'm a 12-year-old fat kid. Come on.
We've already got 2 votes for Lola. Tim says, what? Wolvo says she was done first and her ice cream cones are bigger. Man. Tim says, run, we've been catfished.
No, everybody knows I'm a 12-year-old boy, Timothy.
Oh, man. Lola's ice cream brings to the boys to the yard.
I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Same person, welcome. 1 for Wise. Neater presentation. Hey, I got a vote.
Hey, I'm wondering, can anyone in the chat take like a screenshot or a screen grab?
Would someone mind? You know what? Hold on. Maybe I can do one here.
I'm just curious because they're side by side right now. So.
Hey, wait! Don't move! Don't move!
Trying.
Shoot! Ah! Shoot!
And Wise is now an Asian black man.
Oh my gosh! Holy crap! Can you hear me?
Yeah, your screen keeps going out.
All right, it should be back now. I was going to do a screenshot, and in order to do that, you have to press the power button and the volume up button at the same time. But I was off by just a little bit, and when you press only the off button, it locks the screen. So that's what was going on.
Some person, I'm not eating
it. Some person says you're both the winners because you get to eat this 100% sugar product.
No.
All right, so I got a screenshot. I will share with you what I have. And man, you realize if we put on the poll my food versus your rear end, that your rear end's going to win, right?
Of course. Always does.
Some person says there's some neat candy sets out there. Fizzy, chemical. Let's see. Yeah, I saw this one on a YouTube video that I've been dying to get that basically is like a whole soda fountain.
I haven't seen that one.
It's got like 6 or 8 different flavored sodas, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Well, though, I will check them as soon as I get done here because I'm on my phone. So,
Check your DMs. Lola's probably asking you to send proof that you're a 12-year-old boy.
No, Lola wouldn't ask that.
Tim says they're tweeted it.
I gotta say though, most of the people, like most of the men in Comicsgate, especially, like, are very much respectful, and I don't have any issues like that. It's weirdos on the outside that I have issues with that, like, will send pictures of their dicks or something weird, and I'm just like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Right, yeah. Yeah, because Comicsgate men are interested in comics.
Right? Oh, he sent a screenshot.
What was that?
He sent a screenshot of the
Nice.
stream.
So there should be the what?
With us with our
side by side?
Food side by side, yeah.
Yeah, but did they get the right one, or did they share the one with my food versus your butt?
Probably your food versus my butt. That's how they roll.
All right. It's probably a good time now to put your camera back on and for us to eat these delicacies.
I'm not eating it, Wise.
Come on.
Look, Wise can have the point for eating it because I'm not eating it.
Come on, do it.
No, Wise, no.
Come on, follow the
look. In all my 12 to 15 years on this earth, I have lived, and I have lived well, so I'm good. I don't need to eat it.
Well, do it for the future generations. Do it for the kids. Do it for the opportunity to, for the homeschoolers out there to better understand, to better feel like they're part of the whole experience by, sharing the eating of these delicacies, sharing how they taste, because the experience is part making use of all your senses, right? Sight, smell, taste.
I experienced making it. I don't need to experience eating it. I know what sugar and gelatin tastes like, so I'm good. I mean, I can smell it. I can smell it from a mile away because it's like that sugar is so strong. Like that strawberry.
The strawberry and the sugary smell isn't as strong for me as other kits have been. Let me see.
It is like I can smell. Like I'm sitting in my recliner and I can smell the strawberry.
Wow. Tim says, "What if they name is Richard and they send just a pic of their face?" That would indeed be a dick pic, wouldn't it? Volvo says, "I never send pictures of my dick unless it's asked for." Tim Molson says, "Is that still a dick pic?" Yeah, it would be. Some person says, "Do you let your kid eat it?"
Yes, my kid will eat it. She loves that kind of stuff, not me.
Tim
I
says,
may have liked that kind of stuff when I was a kid, but I don't know. I guess growing up, you know, like your taste evolves and changes and stuff, and so I can't eat stuff like that anymore.
She has let Lug eat them before. Yep. She seemed pretty gung ho about that last kid.
Oh, she liked the little tiny burger. She ate that one up.
Yeah, episode 6. Yeah, the previous challenge.
What is Timothy Olsen talking about the jokes being gross?
Possibly when we're talking about dick pics.
I have no
I'm
idea.
not sure. All right. Now the final part is actually eating these.
Have at it, man. Have at it. If you really like it, I'll ship mine to you too.
Yeah. No, you're not. The idea is that you eat it, Lola. You eat it
But why? Why do I have to eat it?
because it is your destiny.
I should go find the man that pushes the cart around town and give it to him.
The what?
There's a crazy old man that pushes a cart and collects cans around our town.
Oh, like
Should let
we're
him have it.
homeless.
Yeah. Eagle 43 got their monocle up. I'm in trouble.
Indeed. All right, so I guess it's supposed to taste like strawberry and vanilla swirl. Is that the idea?
Maybe. There, I got my monocle on too, Eagle 43.
Hmm.
What do you think?
That wafer tasted kind of stale.
I told you. I told you.
I don't know how to describe the creamy ice cream portion. It doesn't taste like ice cream.
Tastes like icing in a cone? I mean, that's what it is. It's icing in a cone, y'all.
Basically, yeah.
But does the cone taste still?
A little bit. I mean, it's still got a bit of a crispy crunch as you bite into it. And I don't know if you could hear it because I'm relatively close to the mic of the phone. So, all right. So there wasn't much of a.
Timothy Olsen is cracking me up right now. Timothy, I didn't eat it, but my kid ate it, so.
I just saw the one where you guys made those burgers, and those look nasty. Lauren says, oh, what about this creamy? Tim says, you guys did not eat those, did you? We both tried it.
The second one wasn't as bad as the first one. The first one, like, because you get it in your head that it's gonna taste like what you're making, right? And then, like,
Right.
you try it and it's all like sugar, and you're like, holy shit, this is not a burger. This is not what it's supposed to be.
Holy shit.
I'm always fancy, Timothy.
All right, that's my attempting to bite into it and not being able to bite through the wafer. My incisors would not break through the wafer because it's kind of chewy.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to eat that.
So in challenge number 6, I ate all the fries, and I think I took 1 or 1.5 bites of the single patty burger, and I drank all the soda. And I think actually, Lola, I think you ate at least half of the single patty burger.
I took 1 bite of that burger.
Yeah, and then you ate a couple of fries,
Yeah,
and Lug ate
all the
fries.
rest of it. She drank the Coke. She took all of it. I was like, okay, I'm good.
Did she really finish the rest of the? Did she eat the
Mhm.
double patty burger? Because I didn't
Yeah.
think she.
Yeah, she
What?
liked that one for some reason. I don't know why, but she liked it.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that looks pretty bad. The parfait looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just trash, just like a pile of cream.
Are you gonna eat that thing?
Well, not this anymore because I tried to bite through the wafers and it was just like chewy. I couldn't bite through it, to take a bite. I would have to like swallow the whole thing.
Do you remember those wafer cookies that like your grandma may have had or your mom may have got though? They were long wafers and they'd have like cream in the middle.
Are they the ones that usually have that are usually pink in color or white, and then
Yes.
it's
Yes.
like a kind of a solid wafer? Yeah, I used to eat them all the time at my grandma's house.
My great grandma would get them, but that's what that wafer reminds me of is those things.
Exactly.
Because we would take them
Same.
apart. I don't know if you ever took them apart, but we would take the wafer cookies apart and then eat the cream out of the middle. Like you would an
Mm,
Oreo.
right. But those are the kinds of things that don't have a whole lot of cream per se. I mean, because it's kind of like dry, powdery in a sense. Sometimes you'll get some cream in there, but
What's
let me
up,
see.
Darius Munchausen?
Oh, welcome,
Um,
Darius.
Eagle 43 says Coke. Yeah, you know Coca-Cola.
Yeah, there's like a dark cola knockoff that come with some of the kits, and it even has the carbonated fizz in it. You guys did not eat those, did you? Tim says now she's fancy.
Yeah, because
So,
I have my monocle on.
oh yeah, some person says I'm not much of a sugar person. I prefer meaty, salty foods. I like some sugar though. She's a fancy lady. Tim says, and this is how Wise got COVID. The end. Uh, Have the Japanese learned nothing from Pearl Harbor? Tim says she's no longer fancy. Oh, you changed your avatar.
Yeah, I was changing it out.
All right. You know what would keep you from yawning? Eating some tiny foods. Some of
No.
these beautiful delicacies.
No, after what you just described, I think not. I'm good. Still
What I
wafers and like chewy cones? No.
what I just described should entice you and make you want to try these. I mean, pretend I'm on the Travel Channel visiting a foreign country.
If I was in a foreign country and they put that in front of me, I'd be like, nope, I'm good. They'd kick me out so fast, they'd kick me right back to Tennessee, no problem.
Oh my goodness! All right. So let's see here.
And if I was in a foreign country, wouldn't it be like a weirder food than like ice cream and parfaits?
Well, you got to remember it's not made of the same ingredients that we in the States use.
Because what is it in China? Don't they have like frogs on a stick and like scorpions and all kinds of stuff like that you can get in their market?
So I've heard. Yeah.
I used to watch, oh my goodness, there used to be this show that came on with Ricky Gervais, and he had his little buddy traveling around, and he would have to try weird stuff like all over the world. I can't remember the name of that show.
Ricky Gervais specifically, or the buddy would try
The
them all?
the buddy would
Oh,
travel around. Like he was really kind of, I mean, I guess the best way to describe him was he's kind of like a redneck kickish type, you know,
okay.
in British version, whatever the Brits version is. And so like they would send him to all these foreign places, and like he'd be like, "What am I doing here? What is this? What?" And he'd like visit different churches and different. He saw different things, but like he would try different foods, like he did different restaurants and stuff. And one of the places they sent him was, I think, the Great Wall, if I remember right.
Wow.
So,
Okay.
so he went to China, and like he was in the market or whatever, and then like they had all these weird, like I said, like frogs on a stick and scorpions, and there was something else that was really weird that they had. Well, like chocolate covered ants and
Gotcha.
just stuff like that. Now, I might would try something like that, but I definitely wouldn't make it a staple in my meals.
Some person is asking Carl Pilkington,
Yeah,
an idiot abroad.
yes, I loved An Idiot Bride. I watched both seasons of it.
I don't know if I've seen that, but I did see the one that Eagle 43 mentioned, Bizarre Foods, with Andrew Zimmern. Um, and then Anthony Bourdain had a show too, where he was over visiting different countries, and he'd try crazy stuff as well. Those shows are enjoyable just to see what kind of things other people around the world eat. And then meanwhile, you cut to America and you see Americans eating tiny food.
I know the Americans are so weird.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, if you go to an actual restaurant, they give you more food than you can like eat. They give you like enough food for like 6 people. Oh my goodness, I can complain so much right now about like the size of drink cups
oh
is
yeah.
ridiculous. I
See,
order it small, right? Like a small drink for my kid, right? They give me like a 24-ounce cup. I'm like, that's not a small. That is a lot.
uh, yeah, yeah, that was at Burger King as well. I remember. Uh, yeah, I mean, I'm usually one of those guys who still orders the supersized meal and the extra large soda, that kind of stuff. So, you know, the larger beverages are fine by me because they only cost a restaurant like what, 12 or 15 cents because it's basically just carbonated water and syrup.
Well, what I do is I get an extra cup
Yes, yes, yes.
and I'll split it between the kids.
That's the way
So,
to do it. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
but it just drives me nuts because I'm like, what in the world? How is this supposed to be a small? That's not a small. That's like a large.
uh, pretty funny stuff. Uh,
Tiny blood pudding? Ooh.
and Tiny Baloo. Oh my gosh. Did
So
you
how
know
was the cookie thing?
what was that?
How was the cookie thing that was the big oval?
Better than I expected because it tasted more like ice cream cone material. So
Was it more like a pastry then?
uh, it was just like a longer version of the ice cream cone. it, it tasted better because it still had some crunch to it. So it gave me the confidence to eat more until it was all
There you
gone.
go.
So as you can see, and I don't know if you saw, but all I left behind was that parfait looking thing because I couldn't chew through the thing easily. I mean, I could toss the whole thing in my mouth, I suppose, and just chew it. But
I'm totally good. Still wafers and cones just ain't my thing.
come on now, it's a delicacy in other countries, I'm sure.
Well, the people in those countries can eat it.
Well, I mean, at the very least, Lola, you should be eating all these tiny foods that we make. Because
Mm,
just think of all the starving children in Africa.
I'm thinking of all the funky sugar and how long it's probably been sitting in that package.
Yeah, there's that too. Uh, so if anything, I should get like at least one more point.
Hey, I said you could have the point for eating it. I'm good. I'm so good.
So at least according to the chat, it's 2-1 in Lola's favor. When you get a chance, Lola, you gotta let me know who won the previous match. I figure you probably did. But we also got to get a poll out to see who won this challenge. So far, it's 2-1. Lola in the lead. All right, that was fun. We got.
Sorry, I was coughing, trying to talk and cough at the same time.
You were
We
saying?
always have fun over here.
Heck yeah.
But we should totally start doing rap battles. Bring back the rap battle.
What? Rap battles?
Yeah, rap battle.
Oh my gosh, how would we do that? I don't know how to rap.
Sure you do.
I mean,
You
isn't
can
that
totally rap, Wise.
what?
It's Christmas time. You should know how to rap.
I know how to Christmas rap, but I don't know how to rap.
We can rap while we rap.
You see a live stream of us wrapping gifts.
And rapping.
That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? People are expecting us to be, dissing each other and rapping, whereas instead we're filming ourselves wrapping gifts. All right, so I need to apply some tape over here to fasten it.
Real quick, I want to point out to some person, I really appreciate the fact that you knew what I was talking about for my description of that show.
I'm sure if I'd have seen that series, I would have recognized it from your description. But yeah, that's quite impressive because I don't even remember the name. Carl Pilkington, An Idiot Abroad. The premise sounds familiar, though. I might have caught an episode or two. But pretty cool. So yeah, if anyone hasn't, also, if you guys missed it, check out the replay of Lola's previous stream. It was what was it? Lola's Christmas. What did you call it?
I think I said "'Tis the Lola season" or
Yes.
"Season of the Lola" or something like that.
Yeah. Check out that stream. It was. I only caught the end, but it was quite entertaining, and I have to watch the replay next. But check that out. I think it's time to close this one out. Put in the record books, and then I'll update the score once I find out from Lola whose cuisine reigns supreme.
There you go.
And after the stream, Lola's secretly going to scarf all the tiny food down because we know she'll love it.
Wookie's back. What's up, Wookie?
What's up?
Summerson, yeah, I watched the episodes with Warwick Davis because I thought that was awesome. I love Warwick Davis. He's hilarious.
Ba, 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 ba.
Leprechaun legend, yeah.
Did you eat the whole thing? Almost. The only thing I didn't eat all the way was this piece here, which was that multi-tier, like 3-level parfait looking thing.
Wise, I'll be right back, okay?
All right. There she is. Carl is with Warwick. So what was in that episode? What was Warwick eating with Carl? Is what I'd like to know. Geez, I was hoping you knew I was kidding. Don't eat that stuff. Lola. Love peaches, love peaches, love peaches, love peaches, love peaches. After that stream, hip hop is officially dead. Man, a rap battle. Yeah, Lola and I wrapping gifts, and then you see what the final package looks like, the final gift, and then you pick a winner, pick a wiener. That'd be kind of funny. Epic rap. I like that idea actually. Some person says, "Oh no, I remember some bugs on a stick." I wouldn't doubt it. There are a number of countries that are into that kind of stuff because bugs give you protein. I understand. I have a hard time even imagining trying bugs on a stick. You know, just creepy, crawly. And what I'm most afraid of, if I were asked to try a bug on a stick, what I'm most afraid of is biting into it and then having the innards squirt all over the inside of your mouth. That would give me a gag reflex. Idiot Abroad is a great show. Is that still going on though? Or has that ended? Is Idiot Abroad still ongoing? Warwick was much more braver than Carl. Complete opposites in more than one way. I think Lola should find that mask again and get on camera. Yeah, she had as I recall, she had a couple cool masks. One was, oh man, I want to say it was similar to like a skeleton, if I remember. And then another one was kind of like if you were in a costume party, an elegant costume party, and you had like a mask that covered your eyes but had all this fancy decor all around it, like feathers, if I'm remembering correctly. Dun, 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 dun. I don't. They tortured Carl. I don't think so. You never seen that show on YouTube? No, I don't think so. The only food-related things I've seen on YouTube are Hot Ones, that competition where the host and a celebrity eat progressively hotter and hotter chicken wings. See if they can make it to the very end after having tried 6 or 8 different hot sauces. And this other one that is associated with tiny foods, where this gal makes all these miniature dishes, but has like a formal tiny kitchen. So she'll literally have tiny pots and pans, tiny knives. Oh, yeah. Tiny knives and utensils, tiny, tiny stove top and oven. So you open up the oven door and it's got a tea light, right? So you stick the tea light in there, you light it, and that's hot enough to make the water boil of whatever's in the tiny food pan. It's quite fascinating. It's
Okay,
kind
sorry.
of, oh, no problem. You're all good. I was just answering questions on chat, and I guess that program you guys watch where they torture Carl is a YouTube show, or it's available on YouTube. Excuse me.
Maybe.
Let's see. Don't know. I think Carl did some podcasts with Ricky Gervais. They animated those podcasts. They're hilarious. Wow, really?
I thought they had known each other for a long time, like they were like childhood friends or something.
Huh.
But the first season was hilarious because they sent Carl by himself, and in the second season they sent him with Warwick Davis, and they did torture him. Wiki is so right about that. They tortured that for me.
Well, tortured in what way? Are you talking about all the crazy foods they had him try?
Well, like they would like send him out and have like when he went to China, right? He had to walk the Great Wall. So, like, he's not in shape or anything. You can tell he's not someone that, works out all the time. So
Oh,
he was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die."
gotcha.
But it was hilarious. They sent him some pretty cool places too. But it was Ricky Gervais and Steven, what is his name? Steven. Oh, he's a comedian, a British comedian. Somebody in the chat help me out. Steven, what is Steven's name? Last name? It's always with Ricky Gervais.
Wookie says, I knew a lady that built super expensive doll houses. She gave me a tiny pooping dog that would go in the yard.
What?
Okay. Super expensive doll houses. Tim is asking Wookie if he signed up for Melvin #2. Wookie says, no, they made him travel the world in the most unappealing ways. I mean, even despite all the torture, it does sound like a hell of a job. The opportunity to travel and stuff. And try different foods. I mean,
There we go. Wolvo got it. It's Stephen Fry.
oh my gosh. Is he a tall, lanky guy with
Yeah.
like a dry comedy?
Yeah.
And does he have kind of like frizzy red hair or something like that?
It's
Or
more blonde. It's like a blondish, but it's not really frizzy. It's just kind of.
is he kind of is his hair receding?
Look, he looks really yuppie-ish, but then he opens his mouth and just completely shatters that illusion.
Oh.
No, Wookie's right. They would send him in really unappealing ways to travel, and then they would come up with things for him to do in these different countries
Oh.
for him to try. And he's like some of them, he was just like, "What you want me to do? What? Why?" But he still did it. I mean, he just complained the whole time.
Well, that's pretty cool. What a sport. That
Merchant.
I wonder if he was asked to fight in Muay Thai.
Look,
match.
I think you Wookie and Wolvo in the chat, I think you are trying to screw me up here. I can't remember the guy's last name. I'm asking for help.
Right. Talking about tiny things. No, not him. No, it's not. Stephen Fry was in Lord of the Rings. Stephen Merchant.
Yeah,
Stephen
maybe it's
Merchant.
that one.
Stephen Fry is more on the weighty side. Hugh Laurie is thin, but doesn't have frizzy hair. Well, yeah, I'm sure it's not Hugh Laurie,
No,
especially
his first
once
name
he
is
gets.
Steven. I just can't remember his last name.
Yeah, what Eagle said. Wanders off in mid sentence. Yeah, Lucky Fry is British. There's that one where Carl is kidnapped by fake terrorists. Carl didn't know it was fake though. Holy shit. That could scare the bejesus out of someone. That's
Right?
not that's not a prank you do on someone with a heart condition.
That's true.
uh,
Um,
Stephen Merchant is tall and blonde. Okay, all right,
I,
cool deal.
I want to say I think it was one of the episodes with Warwick Davis where they sent him to like Versailles or something like that.
Okay,
And it sits right there on the water and everything. And like his comments every time. I like that show. It's really funny. You should check it out. If you like that kind of stuff, I would say check it out.
I definitely have to. Yeah. Um, Stephen Fry was half of a comedy duo with Hugh Laurie. Really? All right, that I didn't know. And he has glasses.
I like you, Lori, though.
I mentioned Laurie because he used to do a show with Fry called A Bit of Fry and Laurie. I think they're friends. Wookiees probably got the Stephen Lola was after. Warwick did an entire season with Carl. Dang.
Yeah, so like the first season, it was just them sending Carl out, and then the second one, they got Warwick Davis involved, and
That's a
he
kick.
and he was all about torturing Carl.
uh, I guess that's part of the gimmick. Torture Carl.
Pretty much.
That's funny. That's funny. That's so cool. My gosh, 8 people today. 8 people right now. After
Everybody's happy to see you back home and safe.
oh yeah, yeah. It's nice to be back. Um, one of the weirdest things about it is, I was enjoying being in a hotel and using as much electricity and water and as much of the utilities as I wanted without a care in the world. Uh, but now that I'm back, I have to be concerned about the cost of utilities that I use. But at the same time, one of the things I missed about, being in a hotel, you often only have a kitchenette, right?
Hmm.
So usually you have a microwave and a coffee maker, and if you're lucky, a dishwasher. Or, well, I hardly use the dishwasher though. But I didn't have an oven, right? I had a stovetop with a couple burners,
Wait,
but
you had like a full-on kitchen in your hotel room?
I had close to it. So I guess you classify it as a kitchenette because I didn't have an oven in there. So I had to use a microwave. And here at home, I don't have a microwave, but I have a full oven. So, I kind of miss not having an oven. Excuse me. One night, I was craving pizza, right? So I went to the grocery store, bought 3 pizzas, and then I come back to the hotel and I'm like, what the frick? I don't have an oven.
So how'd you cook the pizzas?
I had to put them in the microwave.
Oh no, were they microwavable pizzas?
It didn't have microwave instructions, but I made do. I figured out eventually that the microwave had a preset cook time for pizza. So I just tried to form the best I could of a plate to hold it because it barely fit inside the microwave.
I remember back in college, our first apartment, it had no stove. It just had a refrigerator and a microwave. And one time the microwave went out, and the landlord brought us another one. But it had no stove. There was no stove in that apartment. It was just one of those one bedroom studios,
Oh,
just like a college apartment.
right, right. Okay.
But it had no stove.
Yeah, that's man.
That
It's
was
hard.
like the weirdest thing to me, going into an
To,
apartment and not seeing a stove.
yeah, I can imagine because it's like, man. I mean, it's bad enough that you don't have an oven, but to also not have a stove, there's a
Right?
lot of stuff that you need a stove for. Oh man, that must have been rough.
It was definitely an odd situation.
Oh yeah. Let me see
A lot of
some.
Taco Bell in them days.
Yeah,
Just saying.
and reheating leftovers,
Right?
leftover pizza and Chinese food.
Just want to say thank God for moms.
Yeah. Look up Brian Blessed. His personality is inspiring. He's a good actor, a large and boisterous person. He's good at playing kings and emperors. Oh, Brian Blessed.
I don't know that name. I'll have
Uh,
to.
it's that onion on the screen that dump truck brings all the boys to the yard.
I thought it was the ice cream cones that brought the boys, man.
Well, ice cream does, and onions. I mean, yeah.
I feel like I've been lied to all this time. I thought it was all about the ice cream cones.
It's ice creams and dump trucks, apparently. By golly.
There you
Oh
go.
my
Look,
gosh.
Wise ate all his, so he gets a point for eating all his.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm gonna give mine to Santa.
Are you sure you think that's a wise idea?
I bet Santa would bring me a really good gift if I gave him that. Or
I'm
he'd bring me
thinking
a really shitty gift.
I'm thinking Santa will keel over from diabetes, and that'll ruin that'll ruin Christmas for the rest of the houses he hasn't yet visited.
He's been eating cookies for how long?
Yeah, but aren't those all
And he's
sugar
not
free?
died from diabetes yet.
Those are like un those are like sugar free, I think.
No, no, no.
Wolva says, Brian Blessed, Voltan, king of the Hawk people in the 1980s Flash Gordon movie. Dive! I think I vaguely remember that. I used to watch Flash Gordon, the old series. Wow.
Do you have anything that you do for Christmas wise? Like
Uh,
any traditions or
what was that?
do you have any
Tradition?
traditions or anything?
Usually, um, well, when I was younger and I was living in California, we always put up a tree. Um, Sometimes we would start after Thanksgiving, or we try to start after Thanksgiving, or a little bit later, and not be in too big a hurry to celebrate. But Christmas was always one of our favorite holidays, and we put up a tree. And I would. There came a point at which I was like the designated uh, light putter upper because I was the one who had the patience to go through and test out all the lights, and if any of the bulbs were burnt, then I'd replace them. And most of the family didn't enjoy the act of putting the lights up. So I was usually designated to do that. And then we do always do stockings. Because my parents and step parents were uh, still remember their childhoods growing up. Their parents had gone through some rough times, so one of the traditions was in this Christmas stocking, you would put an orange, like a nave orange, at the bottom of the stocking, and
Uh-huh.
that was a reminder of how times were tough. And there were some cases where you wouldn't even get any kind of gift on Christmas. You'd be lucky. It was a treat to get something like an orange, you know, because back in the grandparents' days, they were eating like dandelion salads and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Because of depression.
No, yeah. So I try to carry on the orange tradition and put that in every stocking. And then, like for my kids, I tried to do something unique for each of them that they always are into. Like one of the one of the girls, she likes like cactuses and cats and owls or something. Oh, you know what? She likes canned ocean spray cranberry sauce. So I stick one of those in her stocking every year. And yeah, I mean, just these little funny little things. But my girls are accustomed to the orange thing. But one time I was like so late on getting everything done that I ended up printing images of the orange and sticking it at the bottom of the stocking.
Sounds like something my mom would have done.
Because I was trying to keep it going, but I didn't have time to get to the store, or every time I went to the store, I kept forgetting to buy some, or they didn't have any that looked good enough. You want them to be nice and large and all that. Brian Blessed is awesome in anything he did. Wookie says he was great in Black Adder. Some person says his autobiography is great, a life full of interesting people and events. Wookie says, I'd imagine I might have to check it out. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. What else? Yeah, when it comes to cooking, when I was married, my ex did most of the cooking, so I was very much the sous chef and the prep person and the dishwasher. So I would always try and do anything I could to take the weight off of her because she was in charge of cooking and stuff like that and all that stuff. And sometimes she and one or more of the girls would make the pies together. How about you? Oh, you know what? I forgot to say Christmas Eve is basically stocking time. So
Mhm.
I'm one of those I'm one of those parents who could probably be, uh, you could probably argue as being overly generous or wanting to always spoil their loved ones. So their stockings tend to be full, packed. And so we opened up stockings Christmas Eve, and we'd watch Christmas movies like Christmas Story. Um,
That's a good one.
what's the one with Turbo Man? Reaching All the Way, I think.
Hmm. With Arnold
Rudolph.
Schwarzenegger.
Yep. Uh, um, the other one is like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original animated one. And the stop motion photography, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So you watch like a mini movie marathon. And then we open gifts the day of, basically, and have like a relish plate of sorts, or um, oh shoot, what is that in term? You might be familiar with this. Seeing as how you're like in the Midwest, South, uh, U.S. The, oh shoot, what is the name of them? You take like these little, in the grocery store how you can pick up what looks like a tiny, tiny loaf of bread and it's already pre-sliced for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you use them like as appetizers, and then you mix like ground beef and cheese, maybe onion, but it's mostly beef and cheese, and I think it also includes Velveeta to some degree. And then you put it on the bread, and then you bake it in the oven.
I've
Are you,
never had that.
oh, okay, all right. I'll have to ask my ex. I'm blanking out on what they're called, but that's something that she and the girls like, and it's not bad. And then we'd make cheese balls and things like that, and do a big old dinner. How about you?
So one of the traditions that I've kept going from my own childhood is my mom would take me around to look at everybody's Christmas lights when I was little.
Oh yeah, we would do that too.
Like we would just drive around and look at all the houses and all the different neighborhoods that had lights on them. And
Yeah.
so I've continued doing that with my girls. I actually did that tonight. We went our main street is awesome, y'all. Like they literally from one end to the other, it's nothing but lights and candy canes and Santa Clauses, and I mean it's insane the amount of lights. I'd hate to be the person that has to check all those light bulbs. Um But so I took him around there, and then we went to some different neighborhoods tonight and looked at different houses that had been decorated. And my littlest one, because she's only 2, so like last year she really didn't understand or know or get it. But this year she was like, Christmas, Christmas coming. So like it was really neat to see her reaction, you know.
Yeah.
Now the oldest one, she likes to look at them, but she's more like, I've seen Christmas lights once, I've seen them all the time. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we would do that too with our family, and something we prior to doing that, we would go to. Well, it would either be Starbucks or some coffee place, and either everyone picks up a coffee or a hot cocoa or something, and then we go driving around looking at Christmas lights.
it's so fun. I love it. I love just going and looking at how people decorate their houses for Christmas.
Oh, me too. Me
And
too.
some people really get into it.
Yeah. The really extreme houses, they spend the entire year decorating because uh, and a lot of other people, they spend most of the year, 6 to 9 months of it.
Yeah, you see,
Because,
that's too extra for me. That's too extra. I can't. No.
well, those are like the ones who incorporate synchronized music. They have a whole soundtrack. They have,
Yeah, those are
and
your extra people, wise. They extra. You won't need the coffee to have to deal with them people. Just saying. Just saying.
uh, yeah.
Um, something else that we did when I was a kid as well was you got one gift on Christmas Eve that
Okay.
was not a Santa gift, like it couldn't be from
Yes.
Santa.
Yes.
Um, and it couldn't be the biggest one either. You couldn't pick the biggest one,
We do
and
that too. Oh my
like
gosh.
none of the Santa gifts were ever out on Christmas Eve, so you never picked a Santa one anyway.
Yep, yep, yep.
But you always got one gift, and then the next morning you get to open them, right? And so I still do that with the girls as well. I try to keep that going, where they get one on Christmas Eve, and then
Yeah. Have you gotten to the point yet where you've kind of caved and allowed them to open 2 instead of 1.
No.
Yeah, there were 1 or 2 years where we actually opened 2. I think we went as far as 3. But that was like when we were adults and everything. Oh man. But yeah,
Well,
we did that too.
usually like between the day before Christmas Eve all the way up to like the day after Christmas,
Uh,
we stay so busy between like family and the kids and like all the different activities and festivities that go on in town. And so it's like it's really hard to like want to sit down and have them open more than just that one, because then I've got to get ready for the next day, right? And then that next morning when they get up they're going to be opening them, so I'm just like,
right.
we'll do the one, you can go to bed, Santa will come, and then we're good.
Yeah, and then most of the days or most of the morning and early afternoon is all uh, cooking the rest and getting ready for everyone to eat around 3 in the afternoon. And then after 3 is like opening the rest of the gifts, or if there are any left, and then cleanup. And everyone going into their food comas. Yeah.
Well, see, between like my family, his family, like I have a huge family, so like going to see everybody at Christmas time is just such a it's a pain. It's a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie, because there's so many people, and then his side is not that many people, so it's like one dinner, right?
Uh-huh.
So you only go to like one person's house, have dinner, open gifts, and you're done. But my family, it's a lot bigger, a lot rowdier, a lot louder.
Well,
So, and then like certain people don't get along with other people in the family, so like they don't show up, so you have to go to their house and see them, and it's like, oh,
yeah. So you have all these not so much cliques, but but you have different family events,
yes.
and you have to catch every one of them.
And
Yeah,
then
that.
in our tiny town, they always have like different little activities and stuff around Christmas for the kids, you know, like they'll have like a movie in the park they'll play, or
Ooh, neat. That's cool.
I think one year they did like a ice slide type thing where the kids could go and like run on ice and play in like fake snow or whatever. It
Ah, neat.
wasn't fake snow, but I mean it was fake snow. Might as well be. It's just like shaved ice is all it is.
Why would they
But
need fake snow? If I mean, aren't you in an area that gets enough snow as it is around this time of year?
no,
Oh, okay.
we never get snow. We get rain. We don't get snow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Um, I think it snowed maybe 3 times last year. I think we maybe got 3, maybe 4.
Hmm. Yeah, we get snow from time to time in Ohio. Um, I heard
We're
it
too
was.
far south.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably also going to be the elevation too. I heard when I was in California that there were at least a couple of days of snow, but so far I haven't since my well, I only returned just this weekend, so I can't really comment much. But so far we've only had rain. Chat says what Wookiee Supremacy says Die Hard. Although I do consider that a Christmas movie, by the time we watch those other movies, everyone's usually too pooped to watch anymore.
Die Hard
So,
is always the first one we start with for our Christmas movies.
really,
Yeah.
we always start with the Christmas story, because we love the Red Ryder BB gun story. Uh, Wolverine says, "Oh yeah, there's got to be a minor gift to open on Christmas Eve." Yep. Did um, did you know there was a sequel to A Christmas Story?
Yes.
I
But I
actually,
haven't watched it. I never sat down and watched it because, like, I don't know, Ralphie, the little kid, with the glasses, and I don't know. I figured a second one would probably screw it up for me. So
Yeah, I mean, it didn't quite. I did end up watching it. It didn't really screw it up for me, but it's not as good as. It's nowhere near as good as the first one.
first one,
I mean, it's like kudos for you. You tried your best. Didn't quite nail it, but here's a brownie point for giving it an effort. Yeah, it didn't have the magic of the first one, and unfortunately, the old man had passed away, so they had to replace him,
right?
another actor.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah, me either.
I'm like, nah, it doesn't have the same feel, the same effect. Um, Going back to Die Hard though, it's so funny because I got an ornament this year that has John McClane and the scape, the fire escape
Really?
with the flash the lighter,
Okay.
and the lighter actually turns on and flickers.
Oh my gosh.
It's like my favorite ornament now.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. Do you know if they happen to have made an ornament of him walking on glass and his bloody feet?
No, I don't know that one, but I do know that they have like little kids books.
Really?
Like kids book. They're like kids books. It's like "Twas the Night Before Christmas" or whatever, and
Okay.
it's Die Hard. It's the story of Die Hard.
Oh my gosh, how
I
funny.
have the book in the basement.
Oh my gosh, I gotta check that out. How
I'll
funny.
have to share it with you.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Um, Kind of reminds me of the craziness of like, did you know that they released the Star Wars books of the original trilogy and the prequels, but it's written like Shakespeare.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. Lulu
Uh,
says air ducts, Lola, in the air ducts.
those ornaments are
Hey,
damn
it's
clever.
two. It's 2 in the morning. I'm stone cold sober, and yeah, my brain's not working.
uh,
Fire escape, air duct, it's all the same thing.
I was gonna
Same
say,
difference.
I was asking myself, what scene was he on a fire escape? but,
No, it's when he's in the air duct.
right.
What was that? It is an air duct.
Lola says a Christmas Story is a one and done. A sequel wasn't a good idea. I agree. I agree.
There's some things you don't need a sequel to.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't want a sequel to Up
Yeah, I know.
because that would just suck. It'd just be the little boy and the dog.
Yeah, it's like what on earth are you gonna do? I mean, if Disney went that route, like a direct to video, which they probably will, they would probably age him up, age the little boy up to an adult, and then he'd probably have a wife, and then they'd have an intro again where his wife dies, and then the former little boy scout. Uh, well, actually, I guess the dog would die too by then, right? So he'd get a new pet.
See, it'd be a sucky movie all around.
It would be the very same movie except with the boy in the lead role.
Well, maybe the boy could have a wife.
Right, but the
Like
wife dies.
he's all grown up, he's all thinned out, he's cute, he's got a little wife, he's starting a little family.
Yeah, but
There,
in the
Pixar. I
intro,
just wrote the next movie. Just
but
saying.
then in the first like 5 or 10 minutes montage, he loses that wife, loses
Oh
the
Lord,
dog.
what is it with these movies and either a spouse has to die, or a mother has to die, or they have to be orphans. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Sugar Chris.
I saw Sugar Chris. I was gonna say hi to him.
Hail,
How
everyone.
you doing, honey? You got that red dress?
Who's closer to their goal so far? I hadn't checked in a while.
Oh, Chris is definitely gonna be in that red dress well before me. So
Oh, okay. All right. And Wolva says, "Don't get brazen with me, woman. I told you back on your stream earlier not to be sober."
what's up? What about
Hey, what about?
Frog G says, is Lola allowed to stream sober? Yes, Lola is. Trust me, you want me to be sober because when I'm not, I just fall asleep and like I end up having to relate it later. So
And she doesn't appear on the stream at all, so it has to get rescheduled.
Chris, I have been seeing your butt in red dresses all around Twitter, all over YouTube. So don't even, man. Come on, you know you go be in that red dress.
Welcome, Frog G. Some person says he'd find out he has another grandpa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wookie says, check your Twitter DMs and make sure I didn't send a meme to a stranger. Oh my gosh. Some person says, I avoid any movie about a dog. That dog is dying by the end. Seems that way, doesn't it?
So I guess some person doesn't watch Old Yeller.
Lola's way past me. She'll be in that suit in no time. Hey, my frogga. I gotta do some major promotion and push you guys so that you can get in your suit and shoot.
Chris needs to hit 1,000 so he can get in that red dress. He wants to wear them red heels. I know he wants to shave them legs.
What?
So
What?
if I remember right, I think Pill Rider has a red thong for him too.
Oh my gosh! Whoa! This is blown out of proportion. I thought it was only a dress.
This is how we roll, Wise. This is how we
This is a
roll.
whole ensemble.
I take people's ideas, like Pill Rider's idea there, and then I just keep adding to it, and then he adds to it, and then other people start adding to it, and it becomes this. Hairless Chris in a red dress.
Oh man! Thanks for dropping the link for Sugar's.
There you go. Thank you, Froggy. You know what's up.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get that. Let's get that dress on Sugar and that suit.
Look there, Sugar Chris. Everybody wants to see that red dress way more than they want to see me in a furry suit.
I don't know about that. I think it's about equal.
Nobody wants to see me in a furry suit.
Sure they do. It'll be
no.
It'll be like a partial reveal. Although you've showed yourself wearing a mask or a couple of different masks already. Oh my gosh. Crazy, I say.
Wolverine says, look, I'd wear a dress, I'd wear the thong, I might even wear the heels, but no way in fucking hell would I shave the legs.
I think we have a stretch goal for Wolverine that he's wearing a dress and a thong, and heels, but he doesn't have to shave his legs on his stretch.
No, I think for Wolvo it should be that he has to narrow his legs.
Oh my gosh! Oh shoot! Some person says the CG network is endless. Wolvo says assless furry suit.
What?
Are you going to be in an assless furry suit, Lola?
No, do those exist?
Probably, but if they don't, then you can make it happen by cutting out the the ovals.
We should bring these guys in here. I got a few words for them now. assless furry suit. No,
Assless furry
no,
suit.
you
That
don't
would
get
be
to add to mine.
that would be a sight for sure. Shiga says, "Don't listen to Lola, guys. She keeps adding to things based on whatever her fantasies are." Wookie says, "I'd vote for that." All right, so assless furry suit on Lola,
No,
and the works for Sugar's dress. Oh my god!
Sugar gets a dress, definitely. He gets the
So,
heels. I'll even send him the nair for his legs. But I ain't doing no assless furry suit.
wait, you weren't? What? I thought that was
No,
I thought that was part of the goal to make it assless on the first suit. I mean,
no.
there's probably some creative people out there who can properly measure out the cheekage space.
Oh no, no. It just gets weirder and weirder.
Wolverine's I
It
used
went from being just a furry suit to being like now it's assless. What else can y'all do to a furry suit? Come on,
well, make it assless.
topless furry suit?
Assless. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Wolva says, I used to have pictures of me in my ex-wife's lingerie in public. I did Rocky Horror. A dress ain't shit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now that must have been a sight. Yeah. So, all right. So Lola's going with the topless furry suit then, huh?
No, it. Look. If it's topless, then is it still a furry suit? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because the rest of your body is covered in fur.
Right.
The rest of your
I'm ready to
body.
get centaur or
So,
minotaur or whatever.
oh,
I need
so
sleep. I
you
need
want
sleep. I
to?
can.
Lola wants to be a minotaur furry, so
No, no.
she's gonna have a furry head.
That's
Gonna
it.
be
That's it.
totally,
I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop talking.
Lola's gonna have a totally topless torso, but the bottom portion is gonna be all fur. Interesting. Um, let's see. Suga says you got to compromise, Lola. Wookie says trying to work with you here. Good enough. I'm flexible.
Some person said Lola's a horse furry. No, I'm not a furry. Period. I'm very anti-furry. So
Until now.
this is my 1K stretch goal
Yeah, 1K stretch goal.
that everyone else came up with for me.
So Lola's gonna be wearing a topless and assless furry suit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh, and I have to wear the AA T-shirt from Freya.
That'd be funny. Maybe the assless suit was just for me. I don't know, but promises were made. You know
What?
how it goes in comics, Lola. Promises made, promises kept.
I ain't been making no promises. Stop it, Wolverine. How about a birthday suit?
Much better than a furry one. Oh, all right. So Lola's upgraded from topless, assless, furry
No,
to
no.
birthday
Stop.
suit.
Stop.
Some person says, so just a tail and some ears.
What is that? What is that Twitch thought's name? Amaranth or
Yeah.
isn't she the one that wears the horse head
Oh, yeah. I don't understand.
while making the weird ASMR noises?
Yeah. I don't understand what the appeal is with the horse head, where that came from.
I don't understand the appeal to a lot of that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I once caught a part of one of these ASMR streams where she was licking these fake ears. And
Yes.
I guess the microphone is right up on it, so you you hear all the slurping sounds.
Ugh.
It's
I
like,
hate it.
ugh, that's bizarre. Wookie
It's,
says OnlyFans girls make bank off of sense. Yeah.
I think most of the chat in here is male. What is the appeal to something like that? Like, what makes people want to go and watch or listen to something like that? My curious mind needs to know. Somebody help me out.
Let's see. Wolva says if you don't shave for a month or two, a birthday suit can still technically be a furry suit.
Not if you're a female.
Well, if you happen to be anything close to Anna, then yeah.
I'm pretty sure Anna shaves though.
Yeah, but if you don't shave for a month or two, then she'll be like Cousin It or
Well,
Chewbacca. Let's see.
I've never not shaved, so I don't know.
Sugar says, ew, ASMR and Twitch thottery. Wolva says she sits there and licks those fake ears for like 15 hours. Dude, it's retarded insane. Wookie says ASMR is exactly like listening to someone eat with their mouths open. Some person hates ASMR. Froggy doesn't find it appealing, so can't help. Wolva says ASMR is fucked. He doesn't get it.
I just don't get it. I don't get the appeal to it. I don't get the simping that's done to it. Because some of those people will give out big money to these women for these things.
Right.
And it's like, why? Why are you doing that? You're just getting some weird noise in your ear. Like, and you're watching her on the screen with like a horse head or whatever.
Yeah, I have no clue what the deal is with the horse head. I guess there are some people with a horse fetish, or they
Would that
want.
be a furry?
I don't know. Maybe if
Shit
you're
just gets weirder and weirder all the time, man.
fully dressed as a horse. Wookie says there's plenty of Sasquatch biatches. Lola says, look, a healthy bush qualifies as furry, Lola.
I'm gonna pretend like I did not see that or hear that.
In that case, I'll repeat it. Well,
No, we're good. We're good. Wes, we're good.
Wookie says, yuck. Some person says people like that, people that like ASMR say they get head tingles.
I don't understand. Like, what is giving you a head tingle, other than the fact that you're probably losing whatever decibel of hearing you've had with some of that crap.
Wookie says, I don't get it either. That crap pisses me off. Wolva says, the horse head is also some warped shit. Okay.
Right?
I think the horse head mask leans more toward pony girl vibes than furry proper. Oh, okay. Wookie says, no one wants to go down on a tumbleweed. A tumbleweed.
Well, how do you know so much about like furrydom?
First-hand experience, perhaps? Inquiring minds want to know.
I mean, he seems to know a lot about it. I don't know if it's just the internet or.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things where every now and again, if you get bored and have nothing better to do, you just go searching for stuff. And then it takes you down these other
rabbit holes. I hate rabbit holes. I found some pretty good rabbit holes, but
Wolf says, I've seen shit. Oh man. Yeah, it's like back in Nam. It was
nom.
And you wouldn't believe what I've seen.
When the kitties and the squirrels and the what are the other little furry animals they like to dress up as? The unicorns and dragons, and they all came out to play in Vietnam.
Yeah. Wookie says, I like ponytails. Don't judge me. Lola says, I've been bad places and done bad things. Sugar says, you
What would have been a squirrel?
you found some pretty good rabbit holes, Lola. Is that some sort of innuendo?
No.
Wookie says, oh, you said pony girls. I misread that.
Dolphins? Dolphins is one that they use?
I wouldn't doubt it. Lola says, yeah, Vietnam, which brings us back to crawling through the bush.
Oh my god.
And dolphins, says some person.
Lola's got bush on the brain.
Oh my gosh. Crikey. You call
How did you get here again? Oh yeah, it's that Sugar Chris's fault that we ended up here in this conversation. Thanks, Sugar Chris.
You call that a bush? Yeah, this is a bush.
Lola says, why do you keep calling me Lola, Wise?
What? I'm calling you Lola. Oops. Some person says, name an animal. They do it. Dolphins are creepy. Why do you keep calling me Lola, Wise? I'm from the 70s. I can't help it. Lola says, no, I said Wolvo says.
It just sounds like
Wolvo needs hearing aids. Oh my. All right.
Sugar Chris says, I didn't do nothing. This is all you and Wise's degeneracy. You lie, Sugar Chris. You lie.
Yeah, it's only Lola's degeneracy.
What? No.
Is Lola going down one sober rabbit hole to the next sober rabbit hole?
No. Lola doesn't go in any holes anywhere. Just saying.
Lola, go down the hole. Oh my.
What song are you talking about, Wiki?
No offense to Lola, but I hate that song.
The Lola song from the Kinks? Is that the song he's talking about?
Maybe. Yeah, Lola. Is that supposed to be a transgender guy?
That's what the song's about.
Wookie says, duh.
No, like the thing is I've heard that song so much over the last 5 years since I've been a part of CG that, like, yeah, it's kind of wearing on me too, Wookie.
Excuse me. Usually when I think of the song Lola, I immediately switch tracks onto Yoda from Weird Al.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's playing in my mind. Lola's got shifty eyes. Look, I'm not a dom. I just played one in certain places with certain people at certain events. Well, interesting. Wookie says, yes, the saga begins. Yeah, he did 2 good Star Wars parodies. I was hoping he'd do more, to be honest. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, planet Nabu was under attack. Something like that.
Lola says, same. I don't know the words to Lola, but I can sing Yoda at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, it's such a part of pop culture that this kind of it almost overwrites the Lola song.
Hey, I'm okay with that. If people start singing Yoda, I'd be happy. Just because everybody either sings or quotes that song to me all the time.
Oh, I'm sure.
I've heard it quite a bit. I think one of the first people to do it was Peter Gilmore.
uh,
Which
do,
was pretty fun.
do they? Do people say like, "Hey, is your screen name based on the song, or were you named after that song?"
No, they just start singing it. They say Lola and then they start singing la 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 Lola.
Wookie said, "No, really?" Well, that says, "I like American Pie too much. I didn't like The Saga Begins." Oh yeah, I like them both. I I I love American Pie, but I also dig The Saga Begins. Um, I really like Yoda, and I don't know. I think Lola's okay, but I guess I focused too much on the music and didn't really listen to the lyrics until people started talking more about it.
Well, it's a song about a guy that goes into a bar, picks up what he thinks is a chick, and then he finds out it's not a chick.
Ah, all right. Well, that makes sense.
It's the crying game in song form.
That's a good way to put it.
That's what happened to Forrest Whitaker's
What?
Forrest Whitaker, the crying game.
Oh, all right.
But he has that eye issue, where that twitchy eye. As he's gotten older, like his eye droops and it's kind of twitchy.
Oh.
It's like that's what happened to his eye. He found out it really wasn't a female. It had a bigger dick than he does.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Um, Wookie was a DJ at a bar once. He played American Pie for a closed memorial party and made the whole place cry. He's surprised he wasn't fired. Wolvo says, but in the end, he's still in love with him or her. So they end up together at the end of the song. Do they? It's a weird fucking song.
It's a weird fucking
My Wookie says, my boss told me not to play any death music. I thought he meant metal. Oops. Holy shit, Wookie. Did you want to get fired? Best job I ever had.
He's a trip, man.
Oh, man.
All y'all in the chat are a trip. I enjoy every one of y'all.
Most definitely. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at your mother. So are you all ready for Christmas?
Am I what?
all ready for Christmas?
No,
Yeah, me either.
Christmas is my favorite time of year, and like it's one of my favorite holidays. Halloween's like my first favorite holiday, and then Christmas.
Mm.
And I don't know, this year I've just not felt it like I normally do. It just I don't know if it's because last year, well, the last I guess 2 years now, I've been just bleh, you know,
Mm.
had a lot of stuff going on and happening, lost people.
Right.
So it's like I'm just not feeling it, and I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get into the spirit of it, but
Yeah, maybe you need to watch Die Hard to get in the spirit.
probably.
Yeah, that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, fuck. Well, though, he put the last line of the song. Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola. No, Lola's a 12-year-old boy.
Oh shoot!
That makes it so much worse.
Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola. At the time, I didn't even know what the song was about. I just knew it was some middle of the road hippie music. They were all old. What? Yeah, there were a lot of songs that I grew up with really enjoying, and then I never really paid close attention to what the message was in the songs. And some of them I don't even understand what they mean to this day. Like the Beatles, I'm the Walrus. I am the Walrus. I
That's
am
just
the
somebody
Walrus.
tripping on some acid.
Cuckoo. Da, 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 da. Uh, yeah, Queasy.
I
Queasy.
think one of my favorite ones that people like to talk about is In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
What part of it?
Well, it's supposed to be in the Garden of Eden,
All right.
but they were so fucked up, like tripping acid and on drugs, that he couldn't say in the Garden of Eden. It came out In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
In the garden, in the gut. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's true.
Well, though, he really looked it back up because he said that he pulled it off a lyrics page. Could have sworn it was, I know what I am, and I'm a hell of a man, and so is Lola. Either way, it's a weird fucking song.
Aqualung always sounded like a song about a pedo. Well, sworn it was like, hell of a man. Either way, it's a weird fucking song. Yeah.
Uh, um,
Oh
what is
man,
that song by the Police from Sting? Oh, where he's talking about like hitting on one of his young students or whatever. That is one of those types of songs.
oh wait, I'll be watching you.
I don't think that's the one.
Or
What is?
oh wait, no, that's another. Uh,
I'm sure somebody in the chat knows.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's a.
don't stand so close to me.
Oh, don't stand so, don't stand so, don't
Close
stand
to
so.
me. Yeah, that's one of those types of songs.
Hmm. That song is about a stalker. Oh.
Are you sure, Wookie?
Huh.
Because I'm pretty sure it's about a teacher that's hitting on his young student.
Oh, every
Well,
breath you take.
his underage student, I should say.
Every move you make.
Every breath you take.
Every breath you take. Everything you, I'll be watching you.
The funny story to that, Wookie, is Sting was a teacher at one time before he became Sting. So
About being aggressively seduced by an underage girl. I think that police song was about the police on a stakeout watching someone protect them. Huh. Sounds
oh, it's
pretty.
definitely stalkerish. I'm not disagreeing with you there, but he talks about her being in like school uniform and stuff. So
Man, I gotta re-listen to all these songs.
music is life.
Yeah, true. What was it? Isn't that the same song? Sounds pretty stalkerish to me. What was that one? Oh crap! Why am I blanking out on this too? There's this one song where every now and again you see this program where you listen to the most popular songs out there that were whose lines were misheard.
Oh yeah.
And one of the songs people always think it sounds like uh, something about a douche.
Oh my goodness.
Shoot.
Is that Casbah?
What was that?
Rock the Casbah, maybe?
No, I don't think so.
Everything starts to like run together for me.
Yeah, I'm not thinking straight right now. Let's see. Isn't the nope, not the same song. Synchronicity is a good tune. I like that one. Bruce Springsteen song. Got the, excuse me. No.
There we go. Blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light by Manfred Mann. Ripped up like a deuce in the middle of the night. Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one that everybody always gets messed up.
Yeah.
Like everybody thinks they say something different every time. Like I've never heard one person actually like
Yeah, it always sounds to me like they're talking about a douche.
mm-hmm.
Right up like a deuce in the middle of the night.
There you go.
Dun, dun, dun. Yep, that's the one. Thank you so much. You guys are good. You guys are on top of your game. I'm like, duh.
They know their music.
Yeah. Yeah, just when I think I know my music, then I forget again. Oh, man. Rev. Yeah, exactly. Revved up like a douche and rolled up like a douche. Another runner in the night. Exactly. Exactly. Went out and used a douche and felt fresh all night. Oh, good golly. Miss
Somebody
Molly.
just says you need some caffeine, Wise.
Yeah, I've had 3 small cups of caffeinated coffee.
You know what's even better than caffeine, Wise?
What?
Cocaina.
I don't think I'm going to go there. uh, I respectfully pass.
Put you back on top of the world.
Pass, puff. Pass, puff. No.
Let's read this. That'll put you to sleep. You need the cocaine to wake up.
Cocaine.
Cocaine to wake up. Need to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Vitamin B complex, very good for the brain. Vitamin B. B for brain. Well, that sounds like it makes sense. Although remembers just enough about far too much pre-1990s music that he can make the right web search to fill the gaps. His dad was a musician when he was young, and he grew up surrounded by music all the time. Wookie says the misheard lyrics to Pearl Jam's Yellow Ledbetter is hilarious. Yellow Ledbetter. Okay. Yeah, it was my freaking internet were reactivated by now, but I can't do the searches.
You've only got 4 more hours.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
So by the time you go to bed and wake up, it should be back to normal.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
I know if it's anything like mine, it won't be. Tell you.
Let's see. I think now is a pretty good time to call it a night. What do you say?
I'm good with that if you're good with that.
All right. Well, we'll get the poll out on Twitter, and we'll get the final word from the community as to who won between the two finished products. And of course, I'm going to win, regardless.
Dream on, dream on.
Wookie says, "Oh hey, I'm going to be on Snowdub's channel on Saturday." Oh hell yeah! Nice, fantastic.
Wait,
Right.
you're gonna be a puppet, Wookie?
Are they doing Cotton Connection on Saturday? Oh wow, new puppet. Ooh.
Is it a puppet that you made, Wookie? Hey, RG, you got his channel back.
Oh
Yay.
yes. Thanks for the update. Hell yeah, man.
Awesome.
Oh man, I was worried that he was going to lose all his income from that.
Right?
He did make a good point. You know, don't rely wholly on things like YouTube because they can take you down anytime they wish. Yeah, so it helps until you're super lucrative. It helps to keep your 9 to 5 as much as you might hate it. Wookie said, yes, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to see what your new puppet looks like. Awesome. Thanks for dropping the link to RGE's channel. He does a lot of good long streams. He covers all kinds of topics out there.
RG is awesome. He's always trying to help everybody in the community. He's like always encouraging and supportive. Like YouTube is just being a jerk that day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Go home, YouTube. You were drunk.
True dat. Let me see. Oops, hello. Hello. How do you do
That's
that?
awesome. Thanks for telling us, Frog G. I've been wondering if he's gonna get back.
Oh yeah, about that. Brace yourself. Uh-oh. RGE is a good bird. This ain't your daddy's puppet show. Oh. That sounds like we're in for something pretty exciting on the debut of this new puppet.
I know Snowdubs work.
Yep. Wolf saw that earlier, but figured Lola knew already. All right.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that RG got back. So
Let's see here. All right, Lola, you want to do the honors and share with how you can be found on social media?
Huh?
You want to do the honors and share how you can be found on social media?
You can find me on YouTube at Lola Meets, and over on the Twitter, whatever you want to call it, at Snowballin 2020.
Sweet.
I need to go make sure it's 2020 and not 2021. Either way, try both. You might get two different Lolas. Who knows?
I think it's 2020, but are
Is it
you trying to change it so that it's current with the year that we're in?
I thought I had, because I can't remember what happened. Like, either I got a ban or something, and like
Oh,
I had to
really?
change my password and stuff. So and sometimes like I mess around with the @ so assholes can't find me. Yeah, it's 2020. Froggy's got it.
Okay, right on.
I'll check it.
Yeah, check your Twitter DMs. And yep, 2020.
And like I said, if anybody wants to do like a Christmas tiny food festivity to thing, let me know.
Oh man, that would be so fun to have other guests making them at the same time.
Right?
That would be a blast. I'd love to have you guys join us. Yeah, we'll have to get the word out on that. Wookie says, "Okay, good. I didn't send that to a stranger." Thumbs up. Yeah, you'll because I had to whip up this stream at the last minute. I don't have the usual stuff in the description of this stream. I'll get it updated later when my internet is back to full force. My channel is WyzGyz Entertainment, all one word on WyzGyz, WyzGyz. Twitter, my account is presently locked because I said something that Twitter disagrees with, so I've filed an appeal. WyzGyz Tweets is currently inaccessible. I still get email notifications from people trying to reach me, but I can't respond to them. So if anyone is trying to reach out to me, for example, for upcoming promotional streams, hit me up on my backup account at YTide27, which is WYTYD27. You'll see a picture of a taco from Jack in the Box as my avatar.
I'm sure we'll all probably be sharing it out too and get more people over there.
Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, until Twitter releases my account, I can't get to it. So
Is it a ban or is it a suspension?
they just put it locked. They said my account is locked.
Did you have to delete anything or anything like that? Or
They're trying to pressure me into deleting one tweet. And
yeah, so like if you delete the tweet, then you'll have like 12 hours or 7 days or something. It's like a ban or whatever.
Huh.
But you have to delete it in order for it to become effective.
Huh.
So
But okay, so if you don't delete it, they'll probably indefinitely block it.
well, they'll lock it until they look at your appeal and whether they, agree or disagree with your appeal.
you think it's worth reaching out using my backup account, or do you think they'll target my backup account and think about locking it too?
I don't know. I've had so many accounts over there now. I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I just don't want to go through the hassle of trying to create yet another backup account and try and get my followers back.
I'm gonna share a little secret with you, Wise, just here between me and you.
And the rest of the internet who's
Nope,
watching.
nope, nope. Just between me and you. It's just my secret to you. I always have at least one more account on backup. That way, if I do get banned or suspended, I have another one.
Right. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. It's just such a pain in the rear trying to get your existing followers over to the new account. Because I was finally starting to get some traction again, after the big Twitter purge.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was around 1,500 to nearly 2,000 followers on Twitter, and then they knocked me down to, I want to say, around 500 or 600.
Oh my God.
And now I'm creeping up to like 1,100. So it takes a long time to say enough interesting stuff for people to want to follow you.
I'm at like 1,030 on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
But when I start, like, I wasn't really using Twitter much.
Uh-huh.
Like, I guess, I don't know, September, October of last year to like March of this year.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't like tweet or anything.
Uh-huh.
And then like in May when I started up my channel, I started using my Twitter obviously a lot more. And then everybody, knew it was me and everything. So, I had people following me. So I went from like 200 followers to like 1,030 from May to now.
Wow.
So I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing good.
I'm still wondering what's wrong with you people. Why y'all trying to follow me?
What about this? And to me, you got to back up that thing up, the account that is.
Yeah, like it's always good to have just like another account that you don't use, that you just let
Right.
sit or whatever. Like
Yeah.
maybe let it follow some people here and there, but just don't use it for anything. And that
Right.
way,
Exactly.
if you get suspended or banned or whatever, you have something else where people can find you.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I mean, fortunately, there really isn't much of anything to back up for Twitter, unless you actually wanted to back up all the items you bookmarked. I back up. I bookmark tons of stuff, but I never really make use of it. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me wasting my time. But on YouTube, I've been trying to back up all my videos, my streams, all that stuff. I've got a backup YouTube channel where I was eventually going to re-upload all my streams and then start hiding the streams on my primary account to see if it improves the algorithm, or if it sees fewer long ass streams, then maybe it will look more favorably upon my channel. That, and by my creating more short independent videos instead of doing live streaming exclusively.
Right.
Yeah. Wolvo says, how can you follow an ass that good? How can you not? God damn it. Indeed.
Yeah, I was just curious I didn't know if you'd gotten just like a ban or if you had actually gotten suspended off there.
I don't know what they're calling it. I just remember them saying that your account is locked.
I guess if it's locked, that means that it'll be a ban, and it'll probably be like a 12-hour one if you've never had one before, I think.
Oh, okay. But
'Cause
that,
it usually goes 12, 12, 12, and then they'll give you a 7-day, and then it's permanent.
oh,
Obviously, I've been through this rodeo a few times.
yeah, you know who else is banned? Geek Chorus. You remember Geek Chorus?
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
he hasn't been on Twitter in I think months, and I'm trying to find a way to get a hold of him because he said he's going through some really rough times right now, and he seems to only be able to reach out to me when I'm live streaming. So I got to get back into the groove now that I'm back at home base to get back into doing my promotional streams and all that good stuff.
Right.
Frog G says also 4 days to go. Periwinkle, a dark Christmas fantasy graphic novel. Huh?
Who's
What?
doing that book, Rogie?
What the hell? Another book I haven't heard of.
There's a bunch I ain't heard of.
Wait, what was that? Have you
I
heard
said
of
there's a bunch that I haven't heard of.
Yeah. I mean, I've said it before, I know, but CG's producing all kinds of stuff that it's hard to keep track of it now. I mean, it's pretty exciting and all.
It's nice to see people creating,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I enjoy the most. People
and just,
creating.
being friendly to customers and like, I don't know. It's nice.
I agree.
There's something to it,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna have to go to bed though.
Yeah, me too.
I
Hail Lord
keep yawning
Finatra.
and I can't stop.
Hail Lord Finatra. How's it going?
Oh, Lord
Buddy.
Fernatra. Wait, Lord Fernatra, what happened with your channel earlier? Like, I saw somebody say that it got taken down and you got another one or something, or
Huh? Are you sure it's Lord Finatra? Or you're not confusing it with Leroy, are you?
no, I know what happened to Leroy's.
Okay. Frog G says that's from William Tanner and Bad Bug Publishing. Oh, okay. Everyone's welcoming Lord Finatra. It might be dead tomorrow. What?
I hope not.
Hey, what's going on? What the hell? I missed something important. What on earth? Why would yours get taken down? Is it like copyright strikes from Staying Stream Live is my new channel. I'm pretty sure I've been seeing notifications coming through for that. And I've seen some of those episodes, but
I love his stink streams. They're hilarious. He cracks me up.
yeah, he's got all kinds of content prepared ahead of time. He's organized.
I like the fact that like he's always like this shadow, so like all you see is like his outline there. Like you never really see him, but you see his hair. Like you can tell he has like a lot of hair, and he keeps it pulled back.
Yoga vids and Asian food videos. uh, Wait, are you
Oh
saying
yeah,
that's what? Wait, go
the
ahead.
yoga videos. The yoga videos. He's always got those yoga videos going.
Yeah, but is that what's on the Stink Stream Live channel, or are you talking about those what are causing his original channel grief?
I, I don't know. Is it the yoga videos causing you issues? Not true.
I didn't know. I wasn't aware that he was having issues with the original one. I wonder
I
if
just saw
there's,
something about it today, but I went and looked and the channel was there, but
if,
I
if it was recent, it was probably while I was more busy, packing up for my trip home and traveling home.
right.
Because that's where my mind's been mostly. I
Alright.
had to make sure I was ready to go. Had all my ducks in a row. Yeah, that's true. Someone has it out for certain people.
But Finatra, who could have anything against you? You're awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That would be crazy. That makes no
I'll
sense.
start writing.
What was
How
that?
about that? I said I'll start writing. If they take down Finatra's channel, I'll start writing.
Writing to YouTube?
No, rioting.
Oh, writing. Oh, okay. I was going, oh, you're going to send a letter to the editor? Maybe we should take out some pitchforks and torches and go to YouTube headquarters.
I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it.
This YouTube algorithm is an insane Frankenstein.
But you ever watch South Park, Wise?
Yeah. Well, I used to all the time. Now I just.
Do you ever see the Burning Down Hot Topic episode?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't remember that one.
So all the goth kids decide they're going to burn down Hot Topic
But why?
because it's not real goth. It's
I was all right. I was guessing that.
so they decide to go burn it down. They have a song that they sing, right?
Really?
Yeah, there's like a song there that's playing when they're doing it. And I'm like, if you just change Hot Topic to YouTube, there you go.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it? Frog G shared the link to Stankstream Live YouTube. Yeah, definitely sub to his channel for sure. Funny stuff. It's good stuff. Are you still doing like confiscate types of songs? Has a lot of classics. I sometimes tend to have personality clashes and misunderstandings with people. I can be an asshole sometimes. I'm working on it. Oh, okay.
And we can all be assholes sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes the world needs assholes.
Yeah, that too. That's a fact. Makes life interesting.
Some days.
Yeah.
Nothing else that makes it entertaining.
Yeah. Agreed. China is asshole. Oh my.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness. I can't stop yawning.
I'm sorry.
I can't stop yawning now.
That's what I thought I heard. We've been going 3 hours and 43 minutes. We have an awesome chat. Thank you all.
You all are awesome and amazing human beings.
Yes, we love you to death and wish you could have the enjoyment of enjoying these tiny foods with us. Even
Everybody have a great week and be kind to one another if you can. If you can't, just walk away. It's okay.
There you go. If you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. All right. Well, thanks all for joining. Been a blast. Always a joy to cook tiny food with the impeccable Lola. And we shall see you on the next stream. Uh, updated your new channel to the link I have for you, Lord Finatra. Also sub to it right on like Donkey Kong. Good streaming too. Ta-ta for now, y'all.
Night,
Later.
Lola. Night, man. Night, Prodigy.
Night, everyone. Later all. Bye.